I can't do this. I can't do this. She's only 2 months old. She's in the garage.
Children tend to bring joy and purpose to their parents' lives. And one of the worst nightmares a parent could ever go through is learning that their kids are no more. So what happens when these parents realize that their beloved kids have passed away?
While he was eating, he continued to spank him so he would continue eating. He was beaten so bad that there was no skin on his butt. He's covered in bruises. He was hit in the head. He was beaten to death.
What did he do?
Oh my God, oh my God. He got angry and he lost control.
Here are several heartbreaking moments when parents realize their children have passed away. The first case reveals the sad moment a father narrated how he held onto his toddler while he took his last breath.
My baby! He stopped breathing!
On the 29th of December 2018, first responders went down to a residence after a 911 call was placed in regards to an unconscious 1-year-old. The toddler, Kamarine Saulsberry, was said to have gone unconscious despite his father, Saulsberry's effort to resuscitate him using CPR. While Kamarine received medical care at the hospital, his parents were invited to the police station to provide some information regarding the situation. His father, revealed the events leading up to the day Kamarine was rushed to the hospital.
I'm not sure exactly what all's going on yet. I'm not sure on the status of the child yet or anything. I know that the child's at the hospital.
I know before we left, one of the deputies had told the other officer that they got him stable.
Okay.
And that's when she had walked over and I had started talking to her, and so I ain't hear the rest of what was going on.
She ddid tell me that when she was explaining to me some of the things that you had told her about where Mr. Scott, when I say Mr. Scott, the 1-year-old, I'm just going to refer to him as your child.
Yes, sir.
Kamari, and I'll screw that up.
We call him Mari.
Mari?
Yes, sir.
Mari?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where Mari was at, she explained to me that I guess the child, Mari, may have been with Kadarian's father.
Yeah,
around Christmas time.
Let me see. Christmas was Tuesday, Friday. He came and got them because she had a Christmas party at her job and she wanted me to go with her. The only reason why my son went with him, because, okay, you been around him. You know my baby know you. Plus, he going with his brother. We ain't got nobody to watch him. You said you'll watch my son. I was like, okay, yeah, he go with his brother. Boom. Saturday come, we call. No answer. He calls back Sunday. We tell him, bring Kamari back home. Oh, I gotta find a ride. Plus, they took a bath, I fed them. Okay. I tell her, I said, tell him, if he don't bring my baby back Monday morning, we gonna have a problem. He can keep his son, bring my son home, cause he really not supposed to have him this long. Her mama was like, you know what y'all need to do? Call police, cause he kidnapped. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do him like that.
Sure.
We can handle this like grown man. Boom, Christmas Eve come. She called, no answer. Call his mama phone, no answer. I ain't get upset then. I said, whenever you call her, just tell her to have my baby back Christmas morning. I want my son on Christmas morning just like he want his baby.
Sure.
Christmas morning come, I call at 8 o'clock. He answered the phone. I said, brother, why my son ain't at home? I gotta find a ride. I said, all right, you said that yesterday. If my son ain't here by 12 o'clock, we gonna have a problem. All right, brother, all right, go. Oh, he cut. I just walked to the door, looked outside, closed the door. So when I walked back in, I heard the tap. Boom, boom, boom. It was him with the kids. He was holding my son in the arm, but I wasn't paying no attention to his face in there yet. He handed me their gifts. I put them on the floor. So then when I look up, I hear my girlfriend friend say, Reed, what happened to his I look, I see my baby got a scar by had a scab on his head like this big. A circular motion scab.
That big?
That literally that big, like it covered the middle hole of his forehead. So when I look, Bree asked him, what happened to my baby head? He just standing there looking crazy. And like before I know it, I just hit him. I punched him, boom. He fall on the floor. I said, brother, what you did to my baby? He looks up at me from the floor like he ain't say nothing. Before I know it, I just lost it. I ain't gonna lie, I beat him up pretty bad. What made me even more mad because when it kind of like calmed down and he got out the house, they split us apart. She walks up to me and said, baby, what's wrong with our baby next? She turned the room light on. I leaned his head back, he started crying a little bit. So I'm like, what's wrong? Man, my baby got scratches all on his neck, like all on his neck. Then he had like a little, like a fresh one, looked like a burn or something, like somebody was doing like this on his neck with their finger and it kind of like irritated his skin.
The man continued to provide additional information regarding the toddler's odd behavior after returning home on Christmas Day.
So when I see that, I just lost it. I walked out the door. I walked up to him. I said, brother, what you did to my baby? I ain't do nothing to your effort, baby. I lost.
Pop him again?
I pop him again. We go to fight. Boom, boom, boom. So now, a couple of dudes in the neighborhood that be around here, they like, we can sit ourselves as brothers. We don't argue, we don't fight amongst each other. It's like, we hang every day. So when they hear what we fighting for, one of my homeboys like, brother, hold on, you did something to my nephew. He hit him. Boom, what you did to my nephew? Like, tell this man what you did to his child. He still don't say nothing. He just like, I snapped, but I ain't fight him no more. I was like, you know what? I told my girl, man, tell him, mom, she need to get him out of here. So days on end, as he back home, he ain't acting the same. He not playing the same. He don't eat the same. He had a real bad cold. So when she went to put him in the tub that night, I heard her holler, babe, come here. I walked back there. She said, what this is? So I stand him up out the tub. I look at his stomach. He got a big old scratch right here across his belly button. Then there's another little black scar right there along his stomach. So now I turn him around, I'm observing his back and stuff. I'm like, okay, he ain't got no marks on his back. So when I turn back around and look at his forehead, I notice he got another little mark, like a bruise on the opposite side of the scar. He got a bruise on his forehead. So I'm like, man, this man did something to my baby, I'm gonna kill him. She's like, babe, don't think like that. I said, man, you gotta think about it. I got 11 kids. I ain't never abused now one of my kids. And then for my baby to come back home with marks and bruises on him that he did not have, and everybody that seen my baby before he left home could verify this. Like, and then today, like I say this every day since Christmas morning, since he dropped my baby, I've been saying, I said, man, Bree, something ain't right with my baby. My baby normally walk around, he follow her through the house, he play with his brother, sometimes he'll laugh and giggle in front of the TV. Lately, he just do this. Ma, you want something to eat? He'll go back and looking at the TV. When we pick him up, he kind of whine a little bit. So I'm like, okay, you all right? I go to rub, I'll sit him in my lap, I'll rub him, I'll be like, you all right? He don't make no faces or nothing, like, if he's sore or not. So I'm like, okay, I probably just picked you up too fast. Then he go to acting scary, like, when I go to pick him up, I'll be like, hold on. So day before yesterday, I brought that to her attention. I said, babe, watch this. I said, Mark, come here. He was walking slow when I went to reach for him. He did like this. She was like, man, they did something to my baby while he was old. I said, you see, he's not the same Mark.
Quadaris further stated how Kamarine's weird behavior affected him, and his reaction to this was to be expected from any caring parent.
My baby bowel movements been all crazy, like he don't eat right. Like he'll pick over his food and then he'll just sit on the floor, like he'll stretch his legs out and just sit on the floor and look at it. He'll look at us, he'll look back at his food. I'll be like, Mark, get up, go on in there, watch TV. He'll go in there, watch TV. But if you give him some juice or something, he drink fine, like we keep him fluids in his body, but he just don't eat right. So I told her, okay, if he got the scratches on his neck, his neck might be sore. Either another child was handling him the wrong way, wrestling him the wrong way, or our daughter grabbed our baby the wrong way. So sometimes I rub his neck like this just to see if he'll be like, well, he don't jump enough, so okay, it can't be your neck. All right, your throat might just be sore because he do got a real bad cold. Well, it ain't bad anymore because we've been doctoring him. But when he first came back, my baby nose was running. He had an ear infection. It was like all this was not done. Like, how could this happen? All this happened from Friday to Tuesday morning.
Sure.
And everybody, like all her homegirls, even it makes me mad every day when somebody bring it back up. Like, I don't like that. He don't need to go back over there. He ain't have all this on him. I'll go get me a cigarette and just stay out the house because it hits my head the first day when I seen it. And like that scar, like he got a scab, like a scar in the middle of his forehead where it done healed up now. But you can tell, like it was literally like that big.
As the interrogation progressed, Quadaris revealed the identity of his son's stepfather. And even though Quadaris remained confident that the man had something to do with his son's condition, it still wasn't enough proof that he had been responsible for what had happened to the child that fateful day.
I should have made this clear a little bit ago. I don't think you did anything to this child today, okay? So I just want to let you know that. That's the reason your door's open. We gave you the option of door, but you're not handcuffed or anything like that, okay? What is this guy's name who had this child?
His name, Bunt. I don't know his real name. Yeah, they call him Bunt.
How do you spell that?
I think it's just B-O-U-N. I mean B-O-N-T. They call him Bunt. I don't know.
Bunche or
I don't know.
Okay.
I know. I think it's like. I think his name got a K in it because she named her little boy Kadarian with the K for his name. So I don't know is it Bunty. All I know is they just call him Bunt. But his last name Lincoln.
But the dad's last name is Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where does he stay?
I have no idea. I know last time we heard when he was arguing with her, he said he was at his dad's house. But when he came to drop my son off, he was with his mom. So I don't know if he's staying back and forth, he's staying with the mama. I don't know.
Do you know where Marion was at whenever he was with him during the Christmas?
No, we don't know. Well, he told us he was at his mama's house. But when he dropped him out, couldn't find out he wasn't at his mama's house. Because she told him her work schedule. Instead of him being a grown man and just saying, okay, I talked to my mama. My mama saying she gotta go to work, she ain't gonna be able to bring her home till Monday. Instead of him saying that, he cussing my baby mama, oh, fuck that, I bring them back when I get a ride. I told you, I bring them back when I get ready. Matter of fact, it'll be you come get them. I still ain't get into it. He don't even know I'm standing right there. He on speakerphone. Then, the only reason why you don't want to be with me because I ain't got no money. Brother, this ain't got nothing to do with me telling you bring my son home for Christmas.
Yeah.
I let everything go. She said, my chain ain't going back on there. He can't even get KD no more. Kadarian, that's his son. Kamarine, my son. I told him, right before this incident even happened, I told him, I said, brother, if I ever find out you did something to my son, brother, we gonna have a serious problem. Cause she even said she think he be like hitting my son the wrong way or something because she said my son act totally different with me being there than how he act with him being there. So I'm like, okay, what you mean? She was like, you see how he walk around? You see how he play? You see how he'll say mom when he wants something? She said he didn't do none of that while he was there. My baby used to act scared, and he did with my baby for nothing. She said my baby, Mario.
Oh, your baby, sorry.
Yeah. She said whoop my baby for no reason. She said my baby will just be whining and he'll pop my baby or whoop my baby or full whooping for nothing. She told me this.
Speaking further on his relationship with Vaunt, Quadaris revealed his history with him, exposing an entangled love triangle between himself, Kamarine's mother, and Vaunt.
And now it hurt me even more because what if the whole time I had my baby there for Christmas and we've been doctoring him off a cold, his son could have been bruised, something could have been wrong with him, and it's getting worse. And then today, when he went to play with his brother, his body couldn't take it no more.
What, do you know Vought's telephone number or anything?
Nah, you had to ask her.
Okay, you know how old he is?
I think let me see, I'm 29, I think about 25, 26. He young though. Yeah, he between 25 and 26.
Has he ever been arrested before, you know?
Yes, sir. He just ain't too long got out of prison, I think, year before last.
For what?
I don't know. And then the thing with him, I know him because before I found out that they had a child together, which is when around the time she got pregnant with my son. Before, I didn't know that she had a kid with her, but before that time, I was arrested for a little misdemeanor, simple battery and a resisting. And this was before the new jail had blew up. I had met him in there. Like, I took him in up under me as a little brother. I was feeding him. I give him phone calls, everything. But so happened when I got out, he got sent to prison. And that's when I met Brianna. And then when like round by her 4th, 3rd month, I guess he got out of jail. And she was like, man, my other son dad out of jail. And I was like, who is? What you think? You gonna have a problem with his son? Then she showed me a picture. I'm like, that's funny. I was just locked up with him before you went to prison. So she like, oh, you know him? I'm like, yeah. So she feeling comfortable, like, okay, well then it shouldn't be a problem with y'all. Whole time this man, he just do little nitpicking stuff. But out of respect to her and my child, I don't feed into it. But Christmas morning, when I looked at my son's head, that did it. Like, you did something to my child.
Probably set me off too if my kid came home.
Like, I don't care what you say to me, okay, what you do to me. But my baby, so a 1-year-old that can't fend for himself, like, yeah, like, I got 11 kids. And Maury is my 9th child. I had 3 more after him.
Wow.
So it's like, I don't whoop none of my kids. The farthest I go with whooping them, I grab their hand and pop them on their hand. Sure. But as far as slapping them across the back, hitting them like slapping them on the head, whooping them with something, I don't do that.
You don't put your spank on their butt with your hand?
Like, sometimes I might, but I'm scared. I'm really nervous.
I spank my kids. It's not illegal to spank your kids. You can spank your kids.
It's just my hand's so big and I'm so heavy.
Yeah, see, my hand ain't as big as yours.
I be nervous, like. Sure. So the most I do is just bite just on the hand.
If you did spank him, I didn't want you to be scared to tell me that because you're scared to get in trouble. It's not illegal to spank your kids.
Now, Kadarian, I'll pop him on the behind because he big. Okay. I'll pop him on the behind, but Maury, he little. I ain't gonna lie.
I wouldn't go around spanking a 1-year-old.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about popping them.
You do pop their hands and they're trying to like put them in the light socket, tell them no, or just whatever. Yeah. I agree with that. There's nothing illegal about that. You know, you go around and pop them in the face or in their back or punch them in their stomach, then that's a problem.
As tough as it was to discuss the topic, Kamarine's father went on to narrate what happened the moment the toddler went unconscious.
She told me one day that my baby did something, and she said he just slapped my baby in the back of the head. And I'm like, okay, why you ain't been told me about this? So if you been with this man this whole time, and he been doing stuff to my baby, why you ain't been saying that about that? You let him argue with me about why I don't come get him and why I don't come see him. A reason why I don't come get him, I see him because when I come get him, I don't be talking to her. She seeing you out there to talk to me. This is my son. I ain't got to talk to you about my own child. Okay, to eliminate that problem, for me and you getting into it and fighting, I'm going to distance myself for a little bit. And plus, I can't just dwell on going through it with y'all when I got 10 other kids out here. Like, you not the only child, he not my only child, I got to come pick up on the weekend or do stuff for him. Yeah, he's still a baby, but still, I got other kids. So once we got that out of the way, I started back coming around, I started back getting them. And it's like, I started noticing, like, okay. I said, this man putting his hands on you, like, first she wasn't telling me, no, all right. This when she was pregnant with Kamarine. I said, all right, now, if I find out this man putting his hands on you while you pregnant, my baby will have a problem. Sure enough. A week later, I bumped into her at the store, her eye black. So I ain't asked her, I asked her sister. I said, man, what happened to your sister's eye? You already know her and fighting. Oh, so he jumped on her while she was pregnant. She begged me, man, leave it alone. Don't say nothing, leave it alone. All right, I ain't gonna say nothing. You with him. I'm gonna leave that alone. But if you have my baby and something wrong with my child, he had a birthday fix, just know, I remember that time he jumped on you when you were pregnant.
What time did the baby wake up today?
She left for work by 8. She left a little late this morning. Mari woke up by 9:30, 10, somewhere close to 10 when he woke up. Now he didn't eat then. I microwaved him some waffles, put the syrup on it. He didn't eat then. I gave him his juice. He bit off one waffle, drank his juice, and then he just pushed his plate to the side and got up and walked over there by the TV. So I'm like, okay, he ain't eating. And I say around by 12, that's when I put them in the room because I went to sweeping and straightening up, cleaning up their toys and stuff. I say by 1:30, I dozed off on the couch. I sat down, I dozed off on the couch. I got up by 2:15. I wasn't sleep that long. I got up, I went to use the bathroom. When I walked past the room, he was sitting up on his bed laughing. KD was jumping, like running around, like making faces messing with him. Go in the bathroom, use the bathroom, come out the bathroom, go, I walk back by them again. I go in the kitchen, go to messing with the dishes. I hear something say, ah, ah. So I'm like, what the fuck? So when I walk back there, KD was like on the edge of his bed like this. He looking at Mara on the floor like this. So I like, KD, what's up? What you did to him? He just looked. So when I picked Mara up, he was crying. I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And he went to kind of like, he went to breathe hard. So I'm like, I'm rubbing his stomach like, what's wrong, Mark? What's wrong? So I lay him on the bed. I changed his pamper. I'm like, you all right? He was still breathing, but he was breathing hard. And then when he went to like going like this, I picked him up, his head dropped back. I just ran in the bathroom. So I kind of, I ain't stopped the tub. I just ran the water and I laid him on the drop back in the tub and I went to run the water over. He jumped up like, but he was like, that's when I went up. I ran outside and I seen my other kid's mama, brother. I was like, man, buddy, oh man, help me, man, something wrong with my baby.
Quadaris, who had remained strong all throughout the ordeal, could no longer keep up as he relived the horrifying moments he held on to his unconscious child in his arms.
So when I ran downstairs, he looked at him, he grabbed him, then he was like, man, get him back. I'm finna run and call the ambulance because I don't have a phone. So when I sat down, I turned, instead of holding him like this, I turned him the long way and put him on my legs. Like, it's scary because my baby he just did like this. And like, his mouth just open wide. And I was like, Mark, come on. Like, come on, what's wrong? Come on. I went to pushing on the chest. I breathed in him again. And like, he coughed a little bit. And that's when I just jumped up and ran to the next building. And I was like, y'all, help me, my son, help me. My baby. And he started breathing. He started breathing on me. Oh, man. It's like, I don't know, like, while they was playing, it was like he fell the wrong way up, he hit someone, KD landed on him, but it's like something happened because my baby hole, like when I was looking at him as I was breathing in, his chest like on this side was like flat. So like every time I hold him up, it doesn't, like how I would bend out and it'll come out this side, don't come out. Like it's like,
That was today?
Yeah, it's just like, it just flattens out. Then when I lay on back flat like this, it's like sinks in. So the whole time, that's the main side of rubbing, like KD, I'm like, Mark, you all right? Mark, come on, man, come on, you all right? And he'll look up at me like, but he just still like, and he had cold in his throat, so I'm like, okay. But the first time when I blew in his nose, blew in his mouth, like all the cold and stuff came out his nose. That was on the stuff. That's when he was like, and I ran to the next building. And then when they went to work, like when he stopped breathing, they went to work on him. The maintenance dude got him breathing again a little bit. He did the same thing with me when they blowed in. He coughed a little bit, and he was like, and that's when the ambulance dude picked him up and just ran him to the ambulance.
Though the man divulged as much detailed information as he could, the officers still couldn't make sense of the case and remained more puzzled than ever about the mysterious situation.
You said you heard a yell come from the room.
Yeah, he was like,
which one was it that yelled?
It was Mark. I know why I know how he cried. He got a real light, high pitched cry. Okay. And that's how he cried. He was like, I was like, who the dispatcher in the shower walking in there? That's when I seen him on the floor line. Yeah, he was crying, but it was more like a yelling cry. Okay. And when I came in there, he was on the floor like by the bed like this. When I picked him up.
Which bed?
He was,
About the window bed or the wall bed?
Well, he was like in between them.
So in the corner?
Yeah, like because his bed right here, then it's about a space, probably about like that wide.
Not a big space.
Yeah, he was like kind of laying like right by the space and in front of his bed. So like, matter of fact, let me see.
I got it on me. I like my pen with this.
Like, okay, say this chair, his bed, and then the table, KD bed. And they about like that far apart. Right. When I went back there, he was laying like this. He was laying like this. But he had this arm over his chest. And when I picked him up, he did like this. But like he tried to grab. That's what made me lay him back like this. And I was like, what's wrong? And he was like,
that's when you see the left side of his chest.
And then when I moved my hand and rubbed this side, I noticed like, hold on, what's going on? He was like, I'm like, come on, Mark, no, bro, breathe. That's what I said. I sat on the floor and I took the leg off so it'd be more comfortable when I lay him down. I was like, Mark, breathe. What's wrong, breathe? And he was like, he. And he went to go on limp. Like, I'm like, son, come on. How I knew it was serious when I lifted him up like this and I took my hand away to pull my pants up and his head went back and I had to catch him. That's when I ran and laid him in the tub and cut the water on him and went to run the water on him. It's like, Mark, come on, what's wrong? What's wrong? He like, that's when he stopped handing and making noise and he was just I took off out the door. Well, I took the wet pump off him because it was kind of cool outside. So I laid him on the bed real fast, took the wet pump off him. I put a dry pump on him. I wrapped him in the towel and kind of dried him off a little bit. And I just slung the towel and ran out the door with him, holding him like as tight as I can. Got down the stairs. I was like, bro, I told my other kid's mama, brother, I was like, man, help me, man. Something wrong with my baby. Help me. And that's when he grabbed him from me. He was like, no, dude. He was like, man, hold on. I'm finna run the car Emily because you can't run. You can't move fast. And that's when I noticed he just...
Sadly, after efforts from doctors to save Kamarine's life, he didn't make it, and officers were forced to break the news to Quadaris, who was still being interrogated at the time.
I have to let you know something. Mary didn't make it today.
No! No, please don't tell me that.
I was up there with your wife, or your mom, at the hospital. And the doctors did everything they could, you know, take tell you how sorry.
What was wrong? What happened?
You don't have that before nobody understands. That's gonna happen where we'll be able to figure out what really happened to him. Okay. That they showed us the injuries, you know, that you had talked about, like that. So what we're gonna figure out, this is our only goal right now is to give him and y'all some justice. Okay.
My baby.
I know.
Oh, my baby.
After receiving the sad news, he started to express his regret for not taking his child to the hospital as soon as he suspected something was wrong. And this could have possibly prevented the unfortunate event.
I should have took my baby D. I should have took him to the hospital and got him checked out.
Y'all, like Detective Watt told me about putting the compresses on and stuff. Y'all were trying to help him out. So you didn't know. You can't. Look, you can't. Like Detective Gabriel always said, like Richard said, you can't change what's happening. It isn't like you just didn't do anything. You did do stuff. So don't think that you didn't do anything. You did. You did. You can never know how much to do.
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough.
But you didn't. You can't change that. You didn't know that. You did what anyone did. In the same shoe, I probably would have done the exact same. But, compress on them, and all that kind of stuff. I've got a kid. So my kid's been banged up, and every time my kid gets banged up, take him to the hospital. I'll put some ice on it, that'll make, the thing, we don't know what's going on the inside, so that's where you can't, I mean, looking back on it now, of course, I
was suffering, and I didn't even know.
But you did. It's different, though. You didn't try. You didn't just not help. You did try and help. I know.
In addition to Kadaris' statement, Kamarine's mother, Brianna Scott, equally provided her own version of events, which surprisingly didn't involve Vaughn, like Kadaris had mentioned.
The stuff's coming out of the ear, so what do you do with that? How do you?
I was suctioning it out his ear.
Right. Talking about like one of the baby suctions?
Yeah, like suctioning it out his ear.
Okay.
Cause his nose, when I tried to suction out his nose, no snot was not coming out.
It was just that.
Just the ear.
Okay. How was he liking the stuff being sucked out, or whatever? Did he have any reactions to it?
No, at first when the 25th when it happened, he just giggling and laughing like it was tickling him.
Talking about that little suction thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then the next day when I tried to do it again, it was hurting. It was like it hurted him.
Yeah. But so the 25th when he first did it, he was kind of.
Didn't pay no mind to it.
Okay. So then what happens after you get all the stuff out on the 25th?
And then the next morning it does it again, drain out again.
Did he? So on the 25th, y'all have dinner. He doesn't really eat that much. Plays a little. Then you do the bath.
Yeah.
Then you get him out of the bath. The stuff starts coming out.
You know how when the steam hits your face, I guess by the steam hitting it started making it drain.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatnot.
And so then you clean that out, and then what do you do after that? After you clean them up?
He laid down.
Where at?
We were laying down in the front room, watching TV.
Okay.
Or whatever. And we fell asleep on the couch.
How was he laying when he was laying down? Do you remember?
I know he mostly lay on his side. He always lay tight on his stomach since then. Normally he he always lay on his right side. He always he don't never lay on his back or his stomach. He's always lay on that right side.
That was before he left, and then when he comes back,
he didn't want to lay on his right side or his left side.
Okay.
So it was out of the ordinary. He didn't want to stick on his stomach.
Okay.
He did or didn't?
He. Out of the ordinary, he wanted to lay on his stomach, then his right side.
Start sleeping on his stomach. Okay.
And then he started drinking more out of the ordinary, drinking.
Was he on the 25th, or did that come a little bit later?
No, it came the next day. So.
Okay, so I'm assuming he falls asleep on the 25th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then, do you know what time he wakes up on the 26th?
He woke up 6 that morning.
Okay.
Because he was crying. He was crying. And I got him up. And I put him in the bed with me. I fixed him something to drink.
Okay.
and he was still thirsty, so I got some more to drink.
Okay.
Then when his dad got up before I went to work, he gave me some more to drink. He constantly drinking more than he eat.
How was his, other than of course being thirsty, how was his mood? How was he acting?
He was like, he really didn't want to do anything. He was like miserable.
Right.
And I thought it was just he had an ear infection, so I got the ear infection medicine for him.
Okay.
The drops and stuff that go in your ear.
Did you go out and buy some, or
I would buy some.
Where'd you buy it at?
CVS.
Just the one off the road, and not for Fairfield. What day did you get that? Do you remember?
I think it was the next day after the 26th. I seen both of them starting to do that, and I started suctioning it out.
Just like her baby's father had explained, Brianna attested to her son's strange behavior during Christmas and the days after that.
I felt that around that time every morning.
Okay.
Cause I go sleep early, wake up early.
Right.
I go sleep at 6 o'clock, get up early. I don't know why. I've been doing this since I was little.
Right. I got you. So then you leave for work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you ever call Kadarius or y'all? Okay.
I check on them, but like.
Did you do it that day on the 26th? Do you remember?
At 10.
Okay.
He said they watching TV, they watching Paw Patrol. Then I called back at 2 o'clock. He said they just got up. They finna eat lunch. He said, Mara not acting like Maury. I said, what you mean? It's like, he feel like there's something wrong with him. I said, did you check his ear, make sure his ear's not hurting him?
Right.
He said, yeah. At the time I touched this ear, if like when he touched the bottom of it, it hurts him.
Right.
I said, well, try some of the drops. Maybe it'll ease it up. So he did. I called back before I got off. He said Mara was laying down, watching TV.
Right.
So I got home. How he was looking like he was so miserable. I said, what's wrong, Mara? I said, come on. He'll get up there while I'm at and hug me like mom is something wrong.
Because I know Kadarius had some phone issues. How did you get in contact with them?
Serena.
Okay, Serena. Okay. You would call her and she would just. Okay.
Because he broke his phone 2 days before.
Okay.
Christmas, I think.
All right. So then you get home, and what happens on the 26th? Do you can remember the day after Christmas?
He lay down. He would lay down a lot.
Right.
Than normal.
Okay.
Then I try to play with him. He like his side, like he hurting. Cause Mara he loves to play. I always play with him. Like before all this happened, like I'll run around the house and hide from him.
Right.
He'll come around. I say, "Oh, he'll I said, I got you.
And none of that happen on like the 26th or anything like that?
He didn't want to play.
But when the woman claimed she didn't have enough time in her schedule to take her 1-year-old to hospital despite suspecting he had some health issues, the cops began to wonder if this was a sad case of negligence by the boy's parents.
Right. So then what do y'all do after dinner?
I bathed him.
Okay.
And he still I did sit down back with him. He still was crying like he didn't want to get in the tub. So I had to get out of the tub and grab him. And he was still like, he was like scratching like, Mom, I don't want to get in this tub. Like the heat was bothering him. And
when you say grab, how'd you pick him up?
Like normal, like I did like this, like softly.
Right.
Picked him up.
Okay.
Like I don't just like normally just.
Yeah, I just didn't know how to feel like, how about his arms or underneath or
like under his arm.
Okay, under his armpits. Okay.
I grabbed him and then I put him between my chest and got in the tub with him.
Right, and he started.
Yeah. Then I just rubbed his back. Okay. Kept rubbing his back till he stopped. Then he stopped crying afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said, "Come on, Mark, let me bathe you." So I bathed him, like comfort him, like
right,
so he could stop crying. And my baby, he don't normally cry. He loves getting in the tub.
Okay.
He don't normally
so he
cry.
loves playing in there.
Yeah, I just made him a bubble bell, him and his brother. He would eat the bubbles. I think Mario ate the bubbles.
Right. So what happened after bath time? What'd y'all do?
I laid him down in his bed, turned on cartoons.
Do you remember how he was laying?
On his stomach.
Okay, so he's still on the stomach type
Yeah.
deal. Okay. You turn on the cartoons.
He'll turn his head where he can see the TV, and he'll look. Not before I went to sleep. I check on him in and out,
Right.
until he falls asleep. Then when he falls asleep, I make sure he's breathing.
Right. Okay.
Because normally you can't really see in the dark if they breathe or not. So I had to shine a light on him, make sure he's breathing fine. But the day after, he was doing like kind of heavy breathing. I asked Chris why he breathing so hard. I said, he said, I don't know. And then I said, I probably had to set an appointment to see one of the doctors. Take it like a checkup or something, like that, make sure nothing wrong. But how my schedule is, like, I ain't like, how my schedule is, I really don't have weekends off. And around that time, everybody towards the weekend. And
You work every weekend?
yeah. On the day I had off was this schedule. I had the first and the second off. But I didn't go to work after the 30th or the 31st.
Oh, yeah. How about the week that y'all had?
Yeah, like that. So, like, say Christmas.
What was your work days? The Christmas day up until the 29th.
By the time I got off, it was like around 4 or 5 o'clock.
Do you remember what your off day was those 4 days?
No,
Were you
I
off
didn't.
any of those days?
No. My off day was just begun on the 1st and the 2nd.
At the time of his passing, Kamarine was said to have had scratches on his neck, ruptured liver, broken back and arm, second-degree face burns, and faulty lungs. Because his parents failed to seek medical help despite noticing his deteriorating health, they were arrested and charged with his passing. Kamarine's mother, Brianna Scott, was charged with child neglect causing great bodily harm, while his father, Kamarine Saulsberry, was charged with neglect causing great bodily harm and homicide. Though this case was a classic example of tragedy, it doesn't come close to this case, where a mother was told that her 10-month-old had passed on as a result of a babysitter's negligence.
I just want to hit somebody so hard right now. I can't do this. I want out! I want out! I want out! I want to give my life to her. I don't want her to die.
On the 19th of July 2023, a terrified mother identified as Brooke Page dialed 911 to request for urgent medical help after she found herself struggling to save the life of her 10-month-old Aria Page, who had been carelessly neglected by a babysitter.
What you need, Paul?
Yeah, she's burning up. Got it?
Yep.
Here, I'll help you hold.
I got it.
The car doors were open too, so I'm sure if they just came out of the
She in the
car.
car?
She's burnt. I mean, she
Yeah,
tell
I feel
hot.
like feeling her in her neck.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready, Polly.
Easiest. 311 be advised. CPR's in progress.
While the paramedics preoccupied themselves with trying to save the baby by providing CPR, the distraught mother, who had the gut feeling that things weren't going to end well, could barely comfort herself as she waited on paramedics to do their jobs.
I can't do this. No, I can't do this. I just want to hit somebody so hard right now. I can't do this. I can't do this. I swear to God, if she dies, I can't. I can't do this. I can't do this. She's only 2 months old. She's in the garage.
has any medical problems, congenital heart defects, anything like that? Is she allergic to anything? What can I do? Tell them to grab us a PD board. A PD board? Yeah.
See if she was in the car or what. Yeah. Last known, she's burning up. Yeah.
Tell you what, you guys.
Holds or anything? You
Just
want
yeah,
to go?
that's what I'm thinking about. I can actually carry her and do.
What do you want me to do?
Here,
Call
you
you back
guys.
up. Watch your bags. Here, get out.
Red bag, got it?
Yeah, I got clipboard.
Going to Fraser's? 314-108.
When the infant remained unresponsive to first aid treatment, the medics were forced to immediately transport her to a medical hospital where she was handed over to other medical professionals for further treatment.
I just want to know something. I just want to know something. Huh?
They're right.
Oh. Y'all want to go in and talk to the doctor? I don't know. I just want to know information. I don't.
That's the doctor.
The doctor's gonna talk to you. Okay. You want your mother-in-law to go with you? Yeah.
Bring it to the doctor. The doctor. She can talk to the doctor.
Okay. Talk to the doctor.
Hang right here and your doctor will come talk to you.
Yes, so you guys go to 97 at the residence.
Mom, grandmother.
Following the passing of Aria, her babysitter, Rhonda Jewell, was apprehended at her residence by the police officers responsible for investigating the case. According to reports, Rhonda had picked Aria up by 8 a.m. that day and only realized that she had forgotten her in the car when the baby's mother came to pick her up by 1 p.m. When the car was examined, it was guessed to have reached a high of 150 to 160 degrees while Aria was still inside.
Shoes on this rod. What you need us to do? I just need her escort her up to the sheriff's office. Take her. Yeah.
Come back.
It won't take long. Just to drop her off and then I'll sit on her.
Okay.
Is there anything we need to do for crime scene? That's a question for her. As of right now, I'm not quite sure.
Okay, because I have no details either.
No.
Yeah, I have nothing. That's what I'm asking.
Can I go check?
Yeah, I can. Can I come inside with you and make sure?
Tell her to bring some ID
Can
too.
you go with her?
Hey,
She's got to change.
have her bring her ID back too.
How much you can just go the way she is?
Yeah.
Get you a change of clothes, and you can change when you get there, okay? But you gotta do the way you are for now, all right, baby? Get you some clothes. You need a shirt? Okay, come on, let's go ahead and go and get this started, okay?
311, account number 1585. 1585.
This is definitely the work you're gonna go with him, okay?
Did she tell her to call my husband?
Go tell her.
Call her husband.
What's his, Miss Rhonda, what's his number? I'm going to jail.
Miss Lonnie, can I have your phone? Can I have your phone? It's just for the duration of the escort, okay?
Road 8, Market Side.
The tragic news about Aria's demise remained a painful pill for Brooke, who couldn't fathom that her little one had been taken away as a result of such a silly mistake.
No, I don't. I don't know what to do, but I want to be. No. I want to give my life to her. I don't want her to die. I can't do this anymore. I don't even want it. I don't want it. It was to pay the babysitter, and I don't want to pay her. I can't do this. I don't.
There's somewhere we can take her and be nice.
Yeah, let's go to the chapel. Let's go to the chapel. Come on, darling. Let's go to the chapel. Pull off.
On November the 8th, 2024, Rhonda Jewell was found guilty of Aria's demise in the 3rd degree and leaving a child unattended in a vehicle. She was later sentenced to 17 years in prison for this crime. If you felt Brooke's agony while watching this case, you would feel more sympathy for the parents in the next case, whose world came crashing down upon hearing about their infant's demise.
Go in the ambulance right there. They're getting ready to go.
I just don't know. I don't know what to...
I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go home.
On the 3rd of February 2021, a daycare owner identified as 48-year-old Amanda Hickey called 911 for help when a baby had been left in her care when unconscious after she put him down for his afternoon nap. Following her emergency call, first responders showed up at the daycare, and the baby, 4-month-old Charlie Cron Miller, was quickly provided first aid treatment before the cops proceeded to ask Amanda questions about the incident.
Hey guys, right here. Breathing? Still CPR? Yep. All right.
He's laying face down in the bed?
Yeah.
All right, clear.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Stay clear of patient. Analyzing heart. No shock advised.
All right, let's go. Go.
Be sure emergency medical service.
Is this y'all's child?
No, I have a family-owned daycare. This is one of my clients.
Okay. Have we contacted them yet?
No, I haven't called anyone or done anything
Okay.
yet.
Go ahead and call them.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's go ahead and call them.
I put him to bed on his back, but his parents say that he could roll over, but I had never seen it.
What time did you call 911?
I can show you. I was quite
Panicky.
fucking flipped out. So I
Why would you be in the other way?
dialed it, and then I think I just kept hitting it, and then I think this was them calling me back.
To get a more clearer understanding about the situation, the cops demanded further explanation from Amanda, who remained completely cooperative and provided a vivid narration of how everything went down from the beginning.
Does Charlie suffer from any medical diagnosis that you know of? And I'm sure you've already talked to other officers. Can you tell me kind of what happened?
Charlie was having a normal day. According to his normal schedule, he was scheduled to eat at 3 o'clock. He slept a little, like I hadn't heard from him, so I just let him sleep. And then about 3:40, I went in and found him unresponsive on his stomach.
Okay.
I put him to sleep on his back.
Okay.
Unresponsive. I'm still in the process of getting everyone out of bed. So this guy's still sitting here because. So this is the bed that Charlie was in.
Okay, I'm just going to take a quick overview of the whole room real quick, and then...
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I think keep his face out of it, I guess, is probably the best thing to do. I don't know.
He's not going to be in it.
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
So I laid Charlie on his back, and I found him in the corner.
This corner?
Let's see if roll here and into this position here.
Was there a mat, or is that the mat?
This is the mat.
That's the mat he was laying on? So you said you put him down at what time?
A little bit after 2 o'clock, I believe. That would be his normal schedule, like 2 or 2:30. And then he would typically, he would have slept and then had a bottle at 3.
Okay, so you came down at 2:45?
3:45.
3:45.
I mean, obviously, if I would have known we were having an emergency, I wouldn't have let him sleep, but I thought he was just tired or still sleeping. His bottle was scheduled for 3 o'clock.
Okay.
So I have his bottle on the counter ready to go, like waiting for him to wake up.
So this is just a hand off. You just show me, again, like that's for the front, this is the back. You just show me how you laid him and then how you found him. Let me take a picture. Anyone is fine.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I left it open because it needs to be drained. It hadn't. It's not draining through the hose, and the bucket's full. I was going to let you know that.
Alright, take a picture of what close it's from now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just so no one thinks that was open.
Right.
I mean,
No, you're fine. You don't have to move it. That's fine. Right here in fact is good where the light's a little better.
okay.
Show me how you placed him.
Sure.
Let me do a picture and then show me how you found him.
Ready? Okay.
And there was another child in there, so you put him down and picked one up, right?
I did.
So he's in there by himself.
He was, yes, yes.
Yes.
There was a switch.
Okay. And then if you show me how you found him.
I can't remember what his head was. Sorry.
While investigation was in progress, the baby's mother, Stephanie Cronmiller, arrived at the daycare in a panic and confused about the tragic situation involving her 4-month-old.
Have her go in the ambulance with them. Scottish Rite, ma'am. Go in the ambulance right there. They're getting ready to go.
I noticed you have cameras.
I do.
They record 24/7,
I believe so, yeah.
or is it just motion?
That's a great question. I'm not positive.
Okay, that's okay. Will we be able to access those?
I think so.
And get the footage?
Like the families don't. It's not like something that I share with the family. That's a closed.
No, yeah, no, I understand.
Where's the mattress pad?
She said that was the mattress pad, but it looks like it's...
There's no pad in there.
I know. That's what I said. But she said that's what he was sleeping on. They're all like that, though. I didn't want to manipulate it, so
No,
I haven't touched it yet, but he was found face down in that corner. Top left corner. She put him back, and she says he must have rolled over, but they do have a camera in here.
I got it.
Right there.
Looks like it's not going to, is he going to capture that?
I don't know.
See that? The discoloration on the pad.
Yeah, I see it now.
And then the discoloration on the actual, the brown.
Yeah.
After realizing that there was a surveillance camera in the room, the cops demanded to have it checked to determine whether the footage captured by the camera would corroborate Amanda's version of events. As the cops reviewed the footage, Amanda, who seemed very relaxed up until this point, became emotional about what the incident would mean for her business moving forward.
But I don't know what to tell them either.
Tell them a baby had an emergency and...
I can escort you out when you drop the babies off. And if you have any questions, I can answer those questions for you.
Okay. We can do that for you to help
It's
you
going
out.
to be really hard for you to talk to them. Really hard. Okay.
The baby had a medical emergency. You didn't, nothing.
I just don't know. I don't know what. Yes, I'll just need an escort. Just give them, so you hear me give them the same message to everybody. I'm not sure what that message is yet, but I need to tell them all something. We had an emergency. What do I tell them? We had an emergency here today.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be closed tomorrow. Am I closed? I don't.
I mean, as of right now, this is just a... I mean, it's all under investigation. We have to figure out kind of a few more things before we can classify it one way or the other. Okay. I don't see any signs of malicious intent here. We're not leaning towards that by no means. But I can't sit here and tell you that without a doubt.
You can't predict the future. I understand that. I just don't know what to tell them.
To tell them that, that you had an emergency, a child had to be rushed to the hospital, and leave it at that. Technically, you can't share any more information than that right there. So,
Well, no, that's all you got to tell them.
Yep.
Just tell them
And if they have questions, our officers here will be glad to help out.
Back at the hospital, doctors continued to make efforts to save Charlie's life. However, the infant didn't make it. Following the pronouncement of Charlie's death, the cops spoke with Charlie's parents, who had been shaken by the news about their baby.
Medical examiner will do an examination on Charlie tomorrow to try to determine what happened, what the cause and manner of death is. That he may know that information tomorrow, that information may take weeks depending on different tests that they have to run and things like that. So I can't guarantee you that that information will be available tomorrow, but once the case is completed, and that means once the medical examiner completes their examination, they get the findings, they have to write it up. Then I also have to turn in my investigative report, and the whole file has to be approved by a supervisor. So there's kind of a chain of events.
Sure.
But once that's complete, you can get a copy of the autopsy report if you would like it. I simply request it.
Hi, sir. I'm not going to hold you here for right now. I am Detective Taffer. I work with the Dunwoody Police, okay? I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go home. I got some phone numbers for y'all. Let me make sure they're correct, because I will be coming over later, or at least following up with you.
On the day of the unfortunate incident, after hours of investigation, the cops had enough reason to believe Amanda had been innocent. However, days later, all of this changed when the cops came knocking on her door after details about her hostility toward the children in her care were exposed.
I haven't found anything today that leads towards any type of malicious intent. You know, I can say that as of right now. And I don't foresee that on this. Hey, Miss Amanda. Oh. Can you step out here for just a minute, please? Okay. I want you to turn around, face me, put your hands behind your back, okay? You are being placed under arrest.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to talk to me? If so, we can go back to the police department and we can talk. If not, you're going to go straight to the cab jail.
Yes.
You do want to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. So then we'll go back and we'll discuss it at the interview room, and then from there you'll be released to the jail, okay?
Can I tell anyone inside that that's where I'm going?
Who's in there?
My daughter?
Yeah, give me call her down to the door.
Sure.
What was her name?
Natalie.
Natalie. Miss Natalie? Can you come here for a moment, please?
Hold on right now.
Your mom's going to go with us, okay, to the headquarters for right now. She wants to talk to me, and then from there she'll be turned over to DeKalb County Jail. Once she gets to the jail, she'll be able to make phone calls and call and let you know about bonding and things like that, but it's probably going to be a couple of days before she gets a bond, okay?
Okay.
So she wanted to let you know.
133, clear some auto.
Just so I can tell our attorney, what is she being arrested for? She was arrested for felony murder and cruelty to children in the 2nd degree.
At the police station, Amanda suddenly switched her initial position upon realizing just how serious the accusations against her were.
You probably need to stop. I didn't hear you say felony. I heard you say felony murder, and I wasn't aware of that. So I probably need somebody else here. So if we need to go, I understand.
So you don't want to talk to me?
Well, I would love to, but I don't. That is, I think that's big, and I think I need someone else here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
So, you might as well just leave the cuffs on me, so I need to go. You need to transport me, I understand.
Have you had an opportunity to decide on whether or not you want to talk to me or not?
I don't know what to do, so I guess we should just leave me alone. I don't know what the right thing to do is, so I don't know what the right thing is.
So you don't want to try to talk and get some questions answered?
I don't think so. I don't think that's going to change anything at this point. So.
Amanda Hickey was charged with taking a life in the 2nd degree, reckless conduct, and cruelty. She was sentenced to 35 years in prison. Things get more emotional in this case, where a mother realizes that her partner assaulted his 2-year-old with a flip-flop until he gave up the ghost.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on now, okay? The baby didn't make it. He was beaten so bad that there was no skin on his butt. Oh my God.
On the 11th of November 2015, police officers were dispatched to an apartment complex after 2-year-old Amari Barnhill was found unconscious. Amari was said to have been in the care of his father, 21-year-old Darian Head, when the incident occurred. The toddler was immediately rushed to a hospital, where it was discovered that his body was covered in bruises resembling beat marks. Given the circumstances of the situation and the bruising on Amari's body, police officers began to suspect that there was a sinister motive at play. Soon after, police began conducting their investigation, and among the people interrogated was Darian's girlfriend, Danielle Pryor, who was the owner of the apartment and was present during the incident.
So, can you explain to me what your relationship with it is? Is that Dariana and Danielle's father? Mm-hmm. What's his name? Darren. Mm-hmm. Okay. Explain to me what your relationship is with him.
That's my child's father. We just we go together, date or whatever, and he come to the house, and that's.
How long have y'all been dating?
We've been dating for a couple of years now, since our baby was born, a year before that. So it's been since 2012.
2012. And do y'all live together or do you live separate?
We live separately. But he just comes to the house, and then when he got his son, he just wanted to come to the house just to let them play with his sisters. You know what I'm saying? Since he ain't seen neither one of them in so long.
And how often does he have his son?
The mother, she just contacted him and told him that she wanted him to be in his life, I guess, because he started to get disobedient. So she just told him that she just wanted him in his life or whatever. So he don't really. This is his first time getting him since March, since my baby's birthday party.
Okay, so in March, how long did he have him then?
She only let him keep him for a day.
And it was the day of the birthday party?
And he went home the next day.
Okay. And then...
He came the day before the birthday party, went home the day of the birthday party.
Okay. And what day was that? What day did you have the birthday party on?
March. I want to say it was on Dariana's birthday, but I'm not sure. I know if it wasn't that March 5th, it had to be that weekend, whatever day that weekend.
Okay.
March 5th.
Okay.
It was a Saturday, I think.
Okay. And what's his son's name?
Amari.
Mm-hmm. And how was that stay? How did everything go?
Everything was good. It was just until he wanted to eat. Whenever, because we was asking him asking her why he didn't want to eat or whatever, and she was just basically I guess he eats look chicken nuggets or French fries or McDonald's and stuff like that. You don't want to eat real food that you cook. You know what I'm saying? So he was just trying to make him eat, and that's basically what it was. That's basically the only problem that it was, just him not eating. That's it. Everything else was fine. He was playing with his sisters.
Okay. So this time, when did Amari come over?
He came over, I want to say Saturday.
This past Saturday?
I want to say it was Saturday.
Okay. And he's been there ever since?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After asking questions to understand the relationship between the father and his child, the cops finally addressed the elephant in the room, and Danielle's response further verified the officers' suspicions all along.
Since he's been there, who's been caring for him, you or his dad?
His dad.
Okay, well, so do you bathe him? Do you give him, change his diaper, feed him? Do you do any of that?
No, I fix his food. I won't change him. I tell him use the bathroom or whatever, and he'll put him in the tub and stuff like that.
Okay, so you have not changed his diaper or given him a bath or anything like that since he's been there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does he normally bathe with your daughters or does he bathe alone?
Yeah, they bathe. My daughter bathe by herself, he bathe by himself, and I bathe my little girl.
Okay. Okay, and why is that? Why don't you do any of that stuff for him?
I don't. Why I don't do it for him? I don't know, because his mama just always been. That's why she didn't even want him around, because it was me. You know what I'm saying? You know how people is petty like that. So it was always, he can't even see him until they sit down and have a meeting about me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to put myself in that. I'm that's your son, you know what I'm saying? I have the utmost respect for your son. You know what I'm saying? If he come to me or needs something or wants something, I'm going to give it to him or talk to him or whatever. But I'm not going to do anything, you know what I'm saying? You do it, you know what I'm saying? Because if she don't want me around her son like that, then, I can't force nothing. I don't want to do that. That's why I just told him. I let him know that. You just, you know what I'm saying? Anything that needs to be done, physically or anything to eat, whatever, you do it.
Okay. And so you and the mama don't get along. Do you know what her name is?
Nikisa or something like that. Monet. Monet.
Okay. And have you all ever met in person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you don't care for one another, or she doesn't like you? How does that go?
She just don't like me. You know what I'm saying? She don't like me because I guess I'm thin. But like I told her, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a son.
just it's about Amar, point blank period. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, if you don't want to talk to me, you don't got to talk to me. When he do get his son, he go. You know what I'm saying? I don't none of that. So it's just like, if you don't want to talk to me, I don't want to talk to you. I guess she don't like me, but I don't.
Okay, so since you don't change his diaper or bathe him, have you seen him since he's been there with his clothes off, shirt off, pants off, anything like that?
Yeah, he'll walk around with, a shirt. I mean, he'll walk around sometimes without a shirt, or just, you know what I'm saying, his pull-up or whatever.
Okay.
Anything like that.
And since he's been there, have you ever seen any injuries on him or anything that you noticed about his body or anything?
No, the only thing when his dad was whooping him, I had told him to stop because he wasn't crying, and I was just like, he just wants you to beat on him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, don't, just leave him alone. Like, don't even, you know what I'm saying? Because whenever he didn't eat, his daddy would try to make him eat. Because he was like, you're not going to sit around here and starve, and you don't be done 8, and then it's going to be a whole nother problem. You know what I'm saying? So he was just making him eat without. I was just like, babe, just leave it alone. This was last night. I was like, babe, just leave it alone. Just let him go to sleep or whatever. And then we went to sleep.
So you said he whoops him. How does he whoop him?
He didn't. Well, he had whooped him on the butt with a shoe.
With a shoe? Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you know what shoe it was that he whooped him with? Was it one of his shoes?
No, I think it was a flip-flop.
The woman went further to explain what had triggered the beatings that very day and gave officers an idea of Darian's aggressive behavior toward his innocent toddler.
Now, would it work when he spanked him? Would he eat?
Yeah. He'll chew. He'll start eating. But sometimes it was just like after the second time, he'll eat a bite, after that. And then it's just like, no, I'm not eating no more.
So last night you said the baby just stopped crying. He wasn't even crying anymore, but he was being spanked?
Yeah, like he would just sit there. Like just stand there and just look at him and then he'd be like, Ma, you gonna eat your food? No. And he'd just look at him dead like that, and I'm just like, just leave him alone. He's not even crying, you know what I'm saying? Just leave him alone.
Did he spank him anywhere else other than his butt? On his legs, on his arms, on his back, anywhere else other than his butt that you saw?
No, when I went down, the only place I seen him was just on the butt. He was hitting with the shoe.
And how often does he spank him since he's been there? How often have you seen him spank him?
That was the first time because of the fact that ever since he been there, he would eat. You know what I'm saying? And I guess he was just like, you need to eat this food. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first time he had been hit since he been there.
Okay. Did you see him spank him any more after that? After last night? Did he spank him any more throughout the night or today?
No. We all went to sleep.
I'm confused. So he only whooped him one time, and that was yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
About what time?
It was night. It was nighttime because.
So sometime at dark.
Yeah, cause we just had got through eating. My daughter was eating stuff, and he just had done. He had ate. So then he was trying to. So I don't know what time it was exactly though. I just know that it was nighttime because I was laying down going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? He was just still trying to make him eat his food.
Does he spank your kids?
Yeah, pop them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you spank your children too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you normally do it?
What you mean,
do you normally spank them with your hand? Do you normally spank them with something?
Normally me with my hand because my daughter get it. You know what I'm saying? Once you barely even have to tell her nothing though. When my daughter get hit, she jump back right. Okay, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing or whatever. So normally, 9 times out of 10, we barely have to even hit my daughter for the fact that she listens. You know what I'm saying? She don't tell us no. She don't, you know what I'm saying? None of that or anything like that. But she do get whoopings now. She get a beating or whatever, a pop or whatever. You do something wrong, you gonna get a pop. Point blank, period.
As the interrogation progressed, the cops began to suspect Danielle for withholding crucial information in an attempt to cover for her abusive partner.
And what about Darian? Does he pop her with his hand or with something else?
He pop her with his hand and with a flip flop too.
So that's the usual go-to is a flip flop.
And she'll jump right, and I guess that's what he thought would do to him. You know what I'm saying? Once he pulled out that flip flop and wanted to pop him, everything would be all right. You know what I'm saying? He'll eat his food, but I guess he just didn't want to eat his food.
Now, have any marks or bruises ever been left on your daughters after either you or him have spanked him or them?
Okay, and what about Amari? Did you see any marks on Amari yesterday when he was being spanked?
I just seen him hitting Amari. I didn't see anything on him, and because like I said, it was dark. It was when the light was off, the TV was just on, and I was laying down, and I was literally asleep and heard him popping him, and I woke up like, they just, you know what I'm saying, just leave him alone, just let him, you know what I'm saying. We've been trying to get him to eat for the longest, like just leave him alone or whatever. And then I just dozed back off and went back.
Did Amari have any clothes on when he was being spanked, or was it? Did
He had on a pamper.
Okay, so he had a diaper on when he was being spanked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long after he started spanking him did he stop crying, or did he cry at all?
He would cry, you know, not like, you know how if you hit a child, how they would just like cry, tears, just like it's something wrong with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He would just like he just mad. He'll just be mad. He won't cry. He'll just be mad, just showing that he's angry. You get what I'm saying? He'll just show that he's mad.
And is that when he had spanked him and other times that he acts like that?
It's every time.
It's every time?
Yeah.
Okay. So how often does Darian spank him?
I'm saying like the first time Darian hit him was yesterday. Every time Darian tell him, you need to do something,
So did he spank him all day yesterday?
No.
Because it sounds like you're talking about several different times of being spanked.
I'm talking
You know,
about,
like he'll cry one time, not another. He'll act mad another. I mean,
I'm saying
you're confusing me.
Yesterday, he got spanked.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday, I don't know what time, he got spanked. And what I'm telling you is, we can tell him to eat, is no. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no. Like, I'm not getting your question. Am I answering your question?
No, not
like,
really. What it is since he's been there, you said he hadn't eaten since he's been there.
Well, he will eat. Like, you get what I'm
really
saying?
And then you have to spank him to get him to eat, and he'll eat once you spank him. Okay, so that to me means that he's been spanked before since he's been at your house. How often do you have to spank him to get him to eat? You know, even if it's one pop, I mean, anything, any kind of spanking.
Oh, like on the hand? Okay.
Anything. Any kind of hitting, spanking, any kind of disciplining to get him to eat.
When he hit him on the hand, he'll eat. That didn't happen nothing but once or twice since Amari been here. Yesterday is when he, I guess, was like, just like, you gonna eat the food, you know what I'm saying? And he actually gave him a whooping, you know what I'm saying? So he hasn't had a whooping since.
Now, was this a whooping that lasted, you know, throughout the day, or was it a one-time
It was just
whooping?
a one-time whooping, like just that time when we was just in the room before, when he didn't eat. It was just that one time.
Okay, and have you spanked Amari at all since he's been there? Have you popped him, hit him, disciplined him in any way, made him go to timeout? Have you done anything?
Do you get your baby?
Okay.
Given the severity of the child's injuries, the cops started to inquire about the intensity of the beatings, hoping Danielle would provide some information that would help them understand why the toddler landed in the hospital.
When you say he whooped him yesterday, how many times do you think he whooped him?
What you mean? He only whooped him once.
I know.
How many times hit him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Until you told him to stop, or did he keep going?
When I told him to stop, it was over, because he had done hit him about 6 times, you know what I'm saying? And it was nothing. So I'm like, just stop, you know what I'm saying? Just don't even hit him. He just getting mad. Like, he just mad. Not even crying or nothing, just like he just mad, you know what I'm saying?
When did he eat during those 6 times of being hit? When did he eat?
He was chewing his food. Once he got hit, he started chewing his food.
Okay.
And then he'll stop. And then like once he got done hitting him, he had ate his food. He ate most of his food. He didn't eat all his food. He ate most of his food. So it was okay.
While he was eating, he continued to spank him so he would continue eating.
Wow. Okay. When he wasn't eating, he spanked him.
Okay.
Okay.
How many times did that happen?
That one setting, when he spanked him, was just one time.
But how many times during that one setting did he spank him?
It was one time. You said like 6 times. You get what I'm saying? Like that one time, like pow.
It was one time. It was she popped her 6 times.
Yeah.
But it was like That incident.
But what I'm not understanding is earlier you said if you pop him, he'll eat. Okay, well, how do you know that if he only spanked him one time?
Because I told you early, like before, you know what I'm saying, when he didn't eat, he did hit him on the hand. You know what I'm saying?
She's calling yesterday a whooping. The other time she's not, when she pops on the hand, she's not calling that a whooping.
Okay.
The only time he was whooped was when?
Yesterday, last night.
And did you think that was too far? Because you told him to stop?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, if he not crying, then just don't worry about it.
Hey, do me a favor. That side of the wall right there, pop it with your hand how hard you thought he hit him.
Like that.
No harder?
No harder.
And that was with the shoe.
At this point, Danielle hadn't realized just how badly the situation had turned out for Amari until the officers finally let the cat out of the bag.
Well, I'm going to tell you what's going on now, okay? The baby didn't make it.
What's that? Like, what happened to him? Like, how did
He
he
was beaten to death.
He was beaten to death?
Yes.
How was he beaten to death?
He was beaten so bad that there was no skin on his butt. He's covered in bruises. He was hit in the head. He was beaten to death.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I'm very serious. I wouldn't joke about something like that. Yeah.
And your boyfriend said that he hit him.
He admitted that he did it.
So we just need to go over some stuff and some touch on stuff. Listen, I don't think you did anything wrong at all, but we just need you to be completely honest with us. You know, we gotta clarify some stuff.
And two, you have children with him,
right,
so it could have been one of your babies.
That's what I'm saying. That's why if I would have known he would have beat this baby, I would have said, "Come on now, I got 2 kids with him."
I honestly think he lost it. I think he got upset last night, but you told him to stop, and I think he just. He seems like an okay guy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's how I don't know what
I don't think he meant to kill him, but nonetheless, it happened.
Oh my God.
But your children are raised by him, so your kids have been around him from the beginning, so it's a little different with him knowing how to deal with your children, versus a child that doesn't know him, that doesn't, this kid is thrown into a new house that he's never been at before. He doesn't know anybody. He's never really been around y'all. That's a little bit of a shock for a 2-year-old, and then he's not used to eating your food. He's not used to, listening to you guys, and he lost control of his anger. But it's very important. He's already admitted to what he did. He knows that he caused this. He understands that. But what's important of you is, what exactly did you see? What exactly did you see happening?
Beating him with the shoe, popping him with the shoe. That's all I seen. I did not see him do anything else to that baby.
Did you stay away?
No, because it wasn't that serious. It was not. Before I went, it was not that serious. It was just to the point where I was like, babe, just leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? I went to sleep. We all went to sleep last night. We all went to sleep. Me and my baby went to sleep first. We all went to sleep, and my baby woke me up. Danielle, Dariana, and Amar was standing at the bed, and they had woke me up, and then he had boo-booed. He boo-booed, so Darren put him in the tub. Mm-hmm. And that's all I know.
That's how serious it was. Is that a normal spanking to you?
No.
How did he do that without you noticing?
When I take all I seen him do was hit him with the shoe on his butt. I don't know.
On his bare butt?
He had the pamper on when I seen him hit him. That's what I'm telling you. I have 2 girls with him. You understand what I'm telling you? I have 2 little girls with him.
He said he pulled down the pool up.
That's what I never seen him even pull. That's what I'm saying. He had to do this Really, like how you said.
Danielle's reaction to the news showed that she had sympathy toward the child, even though he wasn't biologically hers, and she didn't get involved in his life.
When you went to bed last night, you told her. When did you tell him to stop? Was it this morning or last night?
This was last night.
Okay, and then this morning, how did you wake up this morning?
Him, Amari, and my baby was at my bed because they had woke up, I guess. She was at my bed. My bed was like, I want to get on the bed. And then he had done boo-boo, so Darren said that he was going to put him in the tub. When they was in the bathroom and he put him in the tub or whatnot, that's the end of that. Me and my baby was in the bed laying down.
Did you fall back asleep?
Yes. And he woke me back up telling me, call the ambulance. And I'm like, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know what he was doing while the baby was in the tub?
Right. I don't know what was going on.
Was he in the room with you while the baby was in the tub?
Like I said, I was asleep.
Okay.
I don't know. Like honestly, I don't know. He woke me up out my sleep this morning and told me to call the ambulance. That's all he told me.
Did you see the baby with the big mark on his head?
No. Well, yeah, I seen this, talking about that red spot. I seen it when he woke me up and I'm like, what happened? And he just said something about he fell, he had to fall or something like that.
No, this is very, what did, when you asked him what happened, what did he say?
He said that he had to fall in the tub or something. That's exactly what he told me. And I'm just like, like, why? Because this baby, he did not have this on his face. That he did not have it on his face last night or when I seen him until this morning when I woke up and seen him with that on his face. And I'm just like, what is going on?
When you say red spot, what do you mean by red spot? Describe that.
On his face? Like a circle with, like the skin was off or something.
Okay, so not just a spot, but like a gash.
It didn't look like a gash. It looked like a...
Did it look like that?
It didn't even look like that. It looked like a... What? How did that happen? Like, how did that happen? Like, how could he be... Like, what did he do for this? What did he do? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, how did he do it? Like, what did he do?
He got angry and he lost control. Unfortunately, that sometimes happens, especially with a kid that you're not used to being around.
I can't believe it. I can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. As Danielle struggled to come to terms with the sad news, it became apparent that she might have been oblivious to Darian's ill treatment of the little boy and had no hand in the situation.
And earlier I asked you on your own children, when he spanked them, have you ever seen him get a little excessive or leave any bruises?
He don't do that. He don't. That's why this is like crazy right now. He don't beat my kid. He don't even beat, like, touch the one that's gonna turn 1. But when he disciplined Ariana, he don't get excessive. Like, gash. Did you see the baby booty? Like, really? Like, really?
And that's why we asked if you changed the baby's diaper.
And I never did.
You wouldn't not notice.
Right. If I would have seen this, how you not see it? Like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I just want Mom.
We're gonna run out real fast and then we'll be back in with you, okay? And hopefully we can get you out of here, okay? Obviously he's got some warrants and stuff, so he's definitely going to jail. So he's not coming home today. Let us talk real fast and we'll get you out of here, okay? Just a second. Okay. Do you need anything while you're waiting? Okay.
Darian Head was later sentenced to 25 years in prison for taking his son's life in the 2nd degree. The father in the next case, Michael Coleman, had to endure the pain of losing not one, but two of his kids on the same day.
I wanted to give them a hug and a kiss one more last time, but I didn't get a chance to do it. I just don't know what to do. That's my family. They're gone. I feel like I failed my daughters. I feel like I was supposed to protect them, and I didn't.
On September the 8th, 2021, Michael Coleman dialed 911 in a panic after returning home to find his two kids, Alea and Royal, and their mother, Retta Cruz, unconscious in their home. Once paramedics arrived at the residence, all three patients were quickly rushed to the hospital while Michael was transported to the police station to provide a statement about what had happened.
How long have you lived on Mountain View?
2 years now.
Did you work anywhere?
No, I'm actually waiting on my disability.
When was the last time you worked?
No, November 2019.
What'd you do?
Construction. Warehouse work.
And is that your wife or girlfriend or?
Who, Retta?
Yeah.
That's my wife.
Okay, you guys are legally married?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how long have you been married?
7 years.
Okay. Did you get married in Arizona?
No, we actually just moved here.
Okay. Oh,
from New Jersey.
I haven't done any background on you. So I don't know anything about you. I prefer not to do that. I prefer to get it from you.
Right.
So, okay.
Yeah, we just moved here 2 years ago from New Jersey.
Okay. Why'd you come here?
Actually, I followed Retta's lead. She's the one who wanted to move out here.
Oh.
So I told her I'll support you. If you want to come out here, then I guess we're moving out here.
Okay.
But I do know one of the main reasons why we did leave New Jersey was it was getting really, really expensive where we were living at. We lived in, I don't know if you're familiar with New Jersey, but we were living in Atlantic City where all the casinos are at. And there were really no jobs and money was getting tight, so we had to move somewhere. So she chose Arizona, so I followed her here.
Okay. Did she work?
Retta did cosmetology stuff on the side, like makeup and hair.
Okay. Like around the neighborhood?
Yeah, because she just started receiving her Social Security benefits before Labor Day weekend, Friday. Alright, how did I say this? Okay. So when we moved to Arizona, she brought to this state. Her and Kevin had joint custody. So she was technically supposed to tell the courts that she was leaving. Kevin filed custody, or he filed a motion for whatever that we were leaving. They forced Retta to bring back to New Jersey. It was where her dad...
You could lower that.
Okay. It was where her dad for a couple months, and then when spring break started, he gave back 2 weeks before spring break started.
Of which year? 2020 now?
Last year.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 2 weeks before spring break last year, she comes to Arizona.
Michael narrated how hard the past couple of days had been for his family, especially his wife Retta, who had been in a tough battle with the father of her child, Alea.
So on Friday they had a court hearing.
This past Friday?
Mm-hmm. Had a court hearing. Kevin wanted full custody, and he wanted Retta to pay child support. And the judge told Retta, since you had for this long, how come you didn't go down to the courts and do anything? And she tried to explain to the judge here in Arizona to start a new whole case when you have a child, because she thought Arizona would take jurisdiction, and they didn't. She was supposed to go to court and file, I guess, a new thing for Arizona, but the thing is that cost like $350, and we didn't have it at the time.
So her hearing, she was able to do this over the computer then, or
remotely?
Remotely. Okay. So she kept her daughter here longer than she was supposed to. However, Keith was now filing for Retta to keep her.
He filed.
And then he wanted full-time custody and child support.
Mm-hmm. And I know that the judge granted Kevin everything, and he told them to exchange numbers, and Kevin was supposed to call sometime this week or next week to come make arrangements to meet us at the airport.
Okay.
Now, I do know...
How did Retta feel about that?
Oh, she was broken. She was hurt because she's very protective. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you too, when we did move over here, our oldest daughter, she was here with us, but she moved out in January.
So she still lives here, or?
Moved to Milwaukee with her boyfriend.
Okay.
So I know with leaving the court date on Friday, I know Retta was upset, but I told her push come to shove, maybe we can get a lawyer and try to fight it, since she was in Arizona almost for like two years and he never did anything about it. So I told her, don't worry about it. We're gonna try to fight it. I was like, in the meantime, it was George Labor Day weekend, and we did.
Hearing that Alea wasn't his biological daughter triggered the officer to inquire about his and Retta's relationship with the kids.
How is the relationship between you and her daughter?
Oh, I'm her father.
Stepped in.
Okay. So she called me dad. Okay. I raised her since she was 2.
Okay.
That's when I first met Retta, who was 2, and Kevin wasn't even in the picture. So.
Born here, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, New Jersey. She's 4.
She's 4.
So you brought her here when she was 2.
Right.
Okay.
It was really for them, so they could have a better experience. We didn't really want to raise them in New Jersey and how we were struggling. So we thought also it'd be best, move them to the West Coast, somewhere we never been before, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna like it. And they loved it here. Just the fact that they could go swimming every day.
What did you guys do for money to pay for rent?
I collect unemployment.
Okay.
I would collect unemployment, and I would go to the blood bank.
And what about Retta?
She was receiving PUA, but it stopped last week.
Receiving what?
PUA.
She didn't file for unemployment?
She couldn't get it. She was only qualified for PUA because she didn't have enough work history like I did.
Okay, that was Monday. What else did you guys do on Monday? How were they acting? I mean, they weren't feeling well, but were they?
I mean, in the morning time, they were fine, and then I noticed when she said they weren't feeling well, she does what she does with her medicine and stuff in the soup and stuff, and mix it together.
For the kids?
Mm-hmm.
What was she giving them, medicine-wise?
I know she was giving them Motrin, melatonin, and I don't know the other 2 other things. I just know that I seen those 2.
Okay.
Before when she was giving them medicine, I seen those 2, but I don't know what the other 2 were.
Michael's statement gradually revealed the imbalance in their relationship and the controlling nature of Retta.
So tell me about Monday night. What happens Monday night?
Monday night, the girls, their bedtime is 8 o'clock, so they were already asleep, and Retta told me that she didn't want me around them, and that she thinks that she was getting sick and that she was just going to stay in the room with them.
So she tell you what she was feeling? What kind of symptoms?
No, she just said that she felt like she was getting it too. And it would be smart for me just to stay out on the couch while they stayed in the room because she didn't want all of us to get it.
Okay, so did she stay in the room with the girls then? Which room?
The girls' room.
Okay, so she stayed in the girls' room. From Monday night on?
Yeah, every day.
Okay, why didn't you just stay in your room then? Why'd you stay on the couch if she was staying in the...
Oh, because where we live at is not the best neighborhood, and she's a security freak because our house got broken in New Jersey, so she likes to, like, if she knows that she's gonna sleep with the girls, she'd rather have me out on the couch so I can hear the door. If it may, she's, how can I say it? She's overprotective. There was one night that I did sleep in the room, but I think that was Sunday. I think ever since he told me to stay out there, I didn't sleep in the room.
Okay, so from Monday night on, Loretta slept with the two girls in the girls' room, and you slept on the couch. Okay. Did you have, and I haven't looked, so did you have blankets and stuff on the couch, or pillows and all that? Okay, is this how many bedrooms? 2-bedroom apartment?
Yes.
Okay.
By now, it was clear that Retta had a temper, as he went on to talk more about her aggressive nature.
Okay, so Tuesday morning.
So Tuesday morning.
Wake up?
I woke up like 7:30. Well, I usually wake up at 6:45, but I woke up later because I already knew that they weren't going. I knew that they weren't going to school because Aaliyah has to be on the bus by 7:50. So she usually wakes up at 6:45. She brushes her teeth, washes up, hygiene.
So do they not go to school Tuesday because they have the day off? Or they not go Tuesday because they weren't feeling well?
Because they weren't feeling well.
Okay. So that was decided on Monday?
Yes. And their school policy is if we think that the kids have COVID, we're not allowed to bring them into school. Right. So Tuesday morning, I woke up around 7:30 and I went to the blood bank. Yeah, because the needle's still fresh right here.
What blood bank is that at?
BPL plasma. It's on Bell Road. It's right down the street from the house.
How'd you get there? Did you walk or?
Oh no, bus.
Bus? Okay. Alright, so you woke up 7:30. Remember how long you were there?
Ooh, I was at the blood bank for at least an hour and a half.
How much do they pay you for that? I'm just curious.
Well, this is my second time going. First time, your first 8 visits, you get $100
each time.
So I was going to go there every time and use that $800 to pay rent next month.
Right. Okay. How much is your rent?
$9.15.
So you're at the blood bank for 90 minutes. What time did you go back home then, or?
Yeah. After I left the blood bank, I went to Mint Dispensary to get my medicine because it's right next door.
To where?
Mint Dispensary.
For marijuana?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then what'd you do?
I came home.
You remember what time you got home, approximately?
Maybe 11.
Okay.
11-ish. It wasn't after 11:30, I know that. I came home. I dropped my stuff off. I remember asking Retta, I always ask them, are they okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? And she stays in the room and says, yeah, we're fine.
With the girls still?
Mm-hmm. And she's like, they're just getting some sleep. I'm just trying to doctor them up. So I'm like, okay. And
so you were talking to her through the door, or did you open the door?
Tuesday I cracked the door and she yelled at me, don't open the door, they have COVID. And I'm like, okay. Retta, she is aggressive. I'm not gonna say I'm a punk, but whatever Retta tells me to do, I do it. She's smarter than me, she knows more than me. There's been plenty of times I made mistakes from not listening to her, so whatever she says, I just do it.
Okay.
So she said she was fine. I said, okay, I'm gonna go.
Did you talk to the girls at all?
She said they were asleep.
Did you hear them at all?
when I came back at 11, I'm not sure I heard them. I'm not sure because the TV was on and one of their tablets was on. So it was just noise from I couldn't tell, but she was just like, everything's fine. And I said, okay. I just donated blood and I got medicine. I'm about to go to the barbershop. If you need me, call me. She said, okay. I go to the barbershop.
Which barbershop?
Trendsetters. It's on Dunlap. It's a new barbershop. I want to say probably between 12 and 1.
Did you bus again, or did you walk to that one?
Yeah, I take the bus everywhere.
Okay.
Although Retta's behavior after the custody trial was suspicious and something was clearly off at the house, Michael didn't suspect anything because he had trusted his wife.
Oh, after the barbershop, I went to Sunny Slope Community Center because I've been going there daily to just down the street, and they have activities for like senior citizens and people who have disabilities and stuff like me. And next door they have the open gym. So on Tuesdays, I went there from 5. I was there from 5 to 8:30 because the open gym for the adults are from 5:30 to 8.
So you went to get your haircut from around 12:01. What did you do between 1 and 5 then? Before you did the open gym? I understand times might be a little off. I get that.
I know after I got my haircut, I did stop home again because I do make sure everywhere I go, I try to stay in Sunny Slope because of what they were going through. I just wanted to be there just in case something happened and she needed me to come home. So after I got my haircut, I remember coming home and she came out the girl's room with the blanket around her and was like, "Oh, your haircut looks nice." I said, "Thank you." And I remember I took my medicine. I'm not sure if I got something to eat. I took my medicine and did something, and then I went to the community center.
Did she stay out that whole time? Out of the room and talk to you, or?
No, it was just for like a minute, and that was it. Yeah.
What about the girls at this point? Do you hear them, see them?
No. It's like when I opened the door and she heard the front door open, it's like she was already at the girl's door ready to just meet me there.
Gotcha. You remember what time you got home then?
Got home like at 9:15, 9:30.
And do you see or talk to any of them then?
No, it was pitch dark in the house. It was just quiet. So I figured that I knew their bedtime was 8, so I was like, well, I guess everybody's asleep. So.
Did you try to open the door and look at them?
No, I didn't.
Didn't want to get yelled at?
Well, I didn't. Well, yeah, that too, but I just figured I already know 8 o'clock is their bedtime, so I know they're asleep, so.
Okay.
And Retta didn't come out, so I was like, okay, maybe she's asleep too, and I'm not going to open the door to wake them up, because when you open that door, it cracks so loud, it will wake you up.
Okay. So then you stay on the couch then that night?
Sadly, Michael's world came crashing down on Wednesday when he returned home to find his children and wife in critical condition.
Then what happens?
I open the door.
The front door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Open the front door. I yell out, Retta, I'm home. But I noticed that the bathroom, because when you walk in the house, the bathroom is right there. Like, if you look, you can see, you won't be able to see if someone's on the toilet, but you can see the mirror and all that. And I looked, and I started walking towards that area, and I noticed that there was some writing on the wall. And then when I went towards the bathroom, there was a cord, our extension cord was in the tub with our radio. The tub water was filled all the way up to the top.
Where was the radio normally at?
In my bedroom. Hooked up and everything.
And the water was full?
Yeah, the tub was full, and the whole radio system was in there. So once I seen that and that, I started to kind of like freak out. So at this point, I did it like a quick knock, and I just opened the door.
Which door?
The girl's door.
Okay.
That Retta was always staying in there.
Okay.
I opened the door, and they're just laying there, and I noticed that we had like some dry blood on her, and that's when I went out their room real fast and noticed that my door was closed, and I opened it and it wouldn't open, and I tried to push as hard as I could, and I could just see like a split crack, and I noticed that she put the bed was blocking the door. So then I ran back into the girls' room, and I was trying to check their pulse, trying to like go like this to hear if they were breathing, and they weren't breathing.
How'd you check their pulse? Do you remember?
Well, it was laying. I was trying to pinpoint her neck area. But I was just freaking out. I didn't have time for that, so I just put my head down towards them, and they weren't responding. So that's when I just called 911, and I just started freaking out.
Did you try to call out to Retta?
When I was on the phone with 911, I was trying to tell them I was trying to get through it, and I told them that I'm not strong enough. I can't get through the door. I just kept saying, come quick. Just try to save them.
Did they instruct you to try to do CPR?
So she told me, my neighbors came up because they heard me crying and yelling. And my neighbor from downstairs came up, and she ran in the house, and she seen what happened. She just ran out and started crying. And the operator told me to go outside, don't go back in the house.
As Michael was being interrogated, he began to piece the puzzle pieces together and provided his own guesses for what could have happened with Retta and the kids while he was out.
I wanted to give them a hug and a kiss one more last time, but I didn't get a chance to do it. I already have no money for no funeral, nothing.
Well, there's programs to help you with that. Deal with that. We have to deal with that right now.
I just don't know what to do. That was my family. They're gone. Just out here by myself now. No work, no income.
Tell me what you think, Michael. What do you think happened?
Honestly, I think Retta was lying, saying they had COVID, because obviously I don't know what she did to them. I mean, I seen dried up blood. I was trying to check for marks and stuff, so I didn't see that, but I know a long time ago she said that she couldn't live without her kids. That would be the death of her. But I would never. I'm thinking that because it was getting ripped from her.
To go back to Keith?
To go back to New Jersey. I think that she was just like, you know what? If I can't have her, then no one can. But I'm like, what's that have to do with Royal? So
what do you think happened?
Only thing I can say with the girls is maybe she overdosed them. Maybe she gave them like a lot and a lot and a lot and a lot.
A lot of what? What do you think?
Well, no, because Motrin I don't know if Motrin and melatonin would do that to someone. Well, kids, I don't know. And whatever she was using else.
Why would you suspect overdose?
Because there was no sign, like, I didn't see any marks or anything. The blood that was on the wall, that wasn't from them.
How do you know that?
The blood on the wall, because it said It says something like "help me" or something like that.
Oh, you mean the writing? There's writing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. In which room?
No, that's in the bathroom. Where the radio system
There's
is at.
blood in the bathroom too?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like how all this happened, and yeah, I've been gone, but throughout the day, like I said, I always come home and check. Right. And it's like, how was she able to do all that and then do what she did and then put the bed set against the door like that?
What do you mean, do what she did?
Write that help and then put the radio in the tub.
Why do you think she did that?
I don't know.
Was there any writing in the in your bedroom?
I couldn't even get in there.
Oh, you couldn't get the door open.
The firefighters had to bring that big metal thing to break the door because she was right on the door.
Did you see her after they opened the door?
I seen them when I was in the cop car, and I heard someone say she's still responsive, but I did see her at her neck. I see her neck.
Where at?
When they were bringing her out from the apartment onto the stretcher into the ambulance, they had her like this, and she was like this, and I see a little bit of her neck.
What it looked like?
It was like she tried to slice her neck.
When Michael shared a story about Retta's past aggressions, suspicions of psychological issues were further heightened.
It just doesn't make sense because I told her that just by Kevin, this wasn't the end. Like he wasn't going to just take her and now you're not going to see her till she's 18. Like I told her we could still fight for this because it's a good case, especially with you having a restraining order against them and everything.
You said she made the comment that was her life. Did she ever make threats to harm herself or the girls?
No.
Did she ever try anything like this in the past?
Hold on. And yeah, she did tell me, this is before I met her, she said in 2001? 2001, she had to go to Ed Cora. That's a place in New Jersey where they put the crazy people at, because she's
like a psych facility.
Yeah, because she did. She slit her wrist in the bathtub, and that's because something about her and her mom back in the day, they were fighting. But since I know Retta, she's always been, the strong, tough guy. Don't play that. So I thought, maybe she was young and went through something.
She never made any threats to harm herself.
Me and her, we take marriage counseling. We've been with Zach for quite some time now. Even my caseworker, Miss Marie, she tried to check on me every week, and even sometimes when she's checking on me, she'll, even though it's against her work, but she'll even talk to Retta on the phone.
And you touched the oldest daughter looking for a pulse? Or both daughters?
I did both of them. I just dove in on them.
And you didn't see Retta, so you didn't have a chance to.
But I just found it weird when I came home that all this stuff happened and she was able to switch rooms and do that. So that's where I was just lost. Like, what happened while I was out just now?
When you went in the room where the girls were, did you see anything else in there as unusual?
Yeah, there were a lot of her family pictures on the floor.
Whose family? Retta's?
Mm-hmm. That was kind of odd to me because I'm like, where are her pictures all scattered on the floor for?
Anything else on the floor?
No, that was the first thing I could pinpoint was pictures of her mom and stuff like that.
He further spoke on Retta's mental health and how it could have contributed to her rage.
When was the last time the two of you were intimate?
That would be, I'll probably say, maybe 2-3 weeks ago.
Oh, a while.
Yeah.
And how has the relationship been? I know you guys said you were doing counseling, but
it was going good. She just wanted me to be that man that she knew I could be. She thought that I suffered from what she say? She thought I was bipolar, so she wanted me to try to get help for that. Or with that, doing the marriage counseling, maybe she was like, well, if you don't listen to me, then maybe if you get a male figure who would tell you, then you might listen.
Yeah.
And she was right. It was working. There were some things that Zach was telling me about marriage and being a man and all that type of stuff. Because when we got married 7 years ago, we didn't know what we were doing. We were young. I was 25. Yeah. So it was just, we did it to do it. Yeah.
She ever physically abusive with you?
One time, yeah.
How long ago was that?
2015.
So a while ago. Okay. Not now though.
No, she broke my nose because she caught me cheating. So, yeah.
I see little.
Yeah, my nose is still, yeah. And I went to the hospital and they tried to do what they did, and they were like, who did it? You want to press charges? And I'm like, no. I was like, I deserved it. And I left it at that. I was like, I'm not pressing charges against my wife.
She ever abusive towards the kids?
No.
No.
Nope.
Tell me about Retta. Does she have any mental illnesses or take any medications?
Retta didn't take any medication, but I always thought Retta was bipolar.
Why?
Because she can be so loving. Well, this is just towards me. Like, she could love me so much, and then if I do something wrong, like if I left the toilet seat up or something like that, or just the smallest little thing, oh man, she'll blow up. She'll blow up.
When you say blow up, how does she act?
I mean, not like but like, come on, like, you know better. How many times I gotta tell you? Like, I know you're tired of hearing me tell you this, so why you keep doing it? Just like nagging stuff.
To make sure no stone is left unturned, the inspector began to ask questions about Michael's possible involvement in the situation.
Obviously, I have to ask some questions, okay? Did you have anything to do with harming those two girls?
Oh, no. Oh,
Did you have anything to do with harming Retta?
No.
I have to ask.
Right. No, that's not even, that's not my character.
Start on the inside and work our way out, right?
Yeah, that's not my character. Nope, not at all. Actually, back in New Jersey, I used to work for New Jersey State Police, so my record's clean, and
I mean, obviously, we'd figure it out. The way DNA is nowadays, it's not going to be hard to figure that out if that's the case. So I just like to be upfront and,
right.
Talk about it. If there was something that went to crap and there's more to it, now's the time to get in front of it.
No, I pretty much told you everything. From Monday till today, that's how everything's been. Just to find out that she was hiding that.
How are you feeling right now?
I have a lot of pain in my heart. My grandfather just passed. Now my whole family that I brung over here, they're gone. I don't have anybody. I don't even know what to do. I have no income. I don't know how I'm going to even stay there at that apartment now, knowing that they were in there. Like, that's just staying in that apartment is going to haunt me. And then I have to try to figure out now, what am I going to do? Because I can't go back to New Jersey. There's nothing there. So it's like, I'm trying to figure out, I've been saying this to myself all night, what's the purpose of life? And what's my purpose? Because right now, I don't have a purpose. My family's gone.
survive yourself.
Yeah, but what good am I to... I'm not... I feel like I failed my daughter. I feel like I was supposed to protect him and I did. Okay. I'm just trying to stay strong, but my heart is very shattered.
I'm sorry you have to go through this.
And then I know once her family finds out, they're going to be calling me. They might want to even come out here, so it's just a lot. I don't know who's going to even tell Kevin. He's supposed to be picking up Aaliyah. He doesn't even know what happened.
You don't know his number, do you?
Yeah, his number was right there on the kitchen counter because Retta tried to call him twice so Aaliyah could speak to him just to see when he was going to come. And those 2 times he never picked up the phone. So Retta was just like, I guess he'll just call me when he's about to come out here. But she was like, she wasn't going to reach out to him no more.
During the concluding moments of the interrogation, the cop disclosed Retta's medical status to Michael. But at this point, he was concerned with his children's passing more than anything.
So you said she's kind of the dominant one in the relationship?
Yeah, she is.
Okay. I know it's going to sound like a weird question, but sexually, is she kind of the dominant one too?
No.
No? Okay. Not like what we're burying.
That's 50-50.
Okay. You said you saw "Help Me" written. Where did you say you saw that?
That was in the bathroom.
Okay. Did you say there was something written in the kids' room on the walls?
No, I didn't look on the walls in their room. Only thing...
I thought you said you saw something written in blood.
That was in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
Better. Yeah, that helped me. Only thing I found in the kids' room was the pictures on the floor.
Okay. Maybe I misunderstood you. So you said it was almost 20 years ago that she told you she tried to harm herself?
Yes.
And no threats of it since?
Nope. No signs, no indications, not even a little pea, like just a little seed, mustard seed of a thought. I would never, nope.
Okay, so we've called them to come over and get your pictures, and I'll get the pictures of the phone and stuff, and we'll work on what do you know about Retta's condition?
What condition?
But she did not die.
She did?
No, she's still alive.
Wow. I thought she was gone. How's she doing? Was she ICU? Do they think she's gonna pull through?
Yeah, she's gonna survive.
I don't know how she's gonna be when she regains consciousness.
How does that make you feel?
I feel very happy about that. But
even though everything's leading to the fact that she injured those 2 girls?
Well, I can't say that for a fact because I don't know yet. I'm thinking that's what could have happened, but I mean, I don't know yet for a fact that she harmed them. I mean, they could have passed from COVID. I don't know. If they had it, I'm not sure. But, I mean, I'm happy that she's gonna pull through, but at the same time, it doesn't bring my babies back.
No.
And I don't even know I don't even know what's going through her head or what was going through her head. I don't know, she might not even want to say anything about it. Or she might open up to it, who knows. But, she did what she did.
Retta Cruz was sentenced to 2 life sentences in 2022 for her children's demise. In February of 2025, Retta was found unresponsive in her prison cell after taking her life. Just like Michael, who couldn't bear the pain of his daughter's demise, this elderly man couldn't contain his emotions upon learning that his daughter was no more.
I'm sorry to regret informing that she's passed away.
No, man. Yo, man, come on.
I'm sorry.
Please. I need to know where my grandbaby is. I need to know where my grandbaby is. You do not finna negotiate with me about my granddaughter. All right. You understand that? I will help you. Do not finna negotiate with me.
On January the 11th, 2022, police officers responded to a disturbing hit-and-run scene where the female victim was left without help on the floor. When the cops began to investigate, they began to uncover several things.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. 23, I got lanes 2 and 3 shut down all northbound lanes on Highway 100 as far south as we can go. Is she awake? Are you awake? We haven't tried to. Ma'am,
I tried the police.
who found her?
Therefore, shut down all northbound lanes.
And then
You just got off the... Okay. Did you see what happened?
Collecting witness statements from people around the crime scene, police soon discovered something shocking and how unfortunate the young lady was.
Who saw it?
I was with her. We just got off the bus.
Okay.
We on our way to work. And I made it across the street.
Okay, let's go over here, okay? Because they need the scene. Okay, so what all happened?
Okay, we getting off the bus from across the street. I made it on the sidewalk already. The cars was like, it was like when we go across the cars was just coming faster when they seen her coming across the street. I made it to the sidewalk, and when I turned around to see what she behind me, I just see the car hit her. She was right here, and she flew from right here all the way down there.
Okay.
And the car just kept going.
What kind of car was it?
I wasn't able to see the car. I just seen her going in the air.
Who am I giving this report to? Alright. Witnessed struck by a sedan that fled. No carotid pulse. She was found face down.
We'll just pick her up. Found face down, no carotid pulse, started CPR.
Yes, I did.
This particular witness saw something very interesting.
What'd you see, ma'am?
So I was driving in the middle lane and there was a car in front of me and then a car on the right lane driving faster. I saw a black figure moving, which was the girl who got out of the way. She had a black coat.
Where was she moving?
She was crossing the street.
From that way to this way, from the median?
Correct.
Right where she was found?
No, I didn't see her. I saw the other girl that got.
Oh, the other girl?
Side. Yes.
Okay.
And I didn't know anyone else. I didn't see anybody else. Slammed on their brakes. I saw the bag fly in the air. I thought they just hit like garbage or something. And then they just zoomed off. And then I pulled over when I realized she was standing over her body.
You?
Like you touched her?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both felt for pulses.
Okay. Was there a pulse?
I don't believe I felt one. I couldn't tell definitively.
Okay. Is that your vehicle here?
Mine is the inside one.
Dropped this off at around like 6:20.
Think about 6:20. Do you remember what bus you were on? Like the
28.
The 28?
The number of the bus. It should be coming back this way.
Okay. So you guys got dropped off where
Right there at the
exactly?
bus stop.
On the other side?
Yeah, and we just walking across the street.
Okay.
She got hit right here, but she flew all the way down.
Do you remember like where exactly in the street
Well,
she
your
was?
car, that car right there.
So in the middle lane, you
Yeah.
think? That's where
that
she
car
was?
blocking that lane, yes.
Okay.
When you first located her, was she face down, face up, face down? Okay. And then you just checked for a pulse, so you couldn't find a pulse.
Okay.
Where did you see it?
Sorry.
Are you calling 106?
So I was
Abram County,
driving.
ETA 47 minutes to 1 hour.
I was driving to work,
Grab it.
Okay.
and
Going to Freighter?
I work at Spine Care and Highway 100 Watertown Plank Road.
Okay.
The witness painted a disturbing image of the accident, but it got even worse.
And I was driving north, and I saw two people. I was going slower because this morning I saw two people run across the street. I think I saw one cross and the other one. I don't even know what kind of car hit it.
You see her laying on the ground, you check for a pulse, there's no pulse, you come up here on the sidewalk, and then the police arrive?
We got there. They were on the phone with 911. I think the people were taking a statement.
Yeah.
The responder wanted us to flip her onto her spot or on her back, check and then check the pulse, start CPR if possible. At that time, that's when the police showed up. Well, before we.
So did you start CPR at all?
No, we did not.
Officer started CPR.
Gotcha. Okay. And that's your car. You guys can take off if you'd like.
So you saw a car hit somebody?
Somebody, yes.
Okay, and they were crossing the street?
They were crossing this way.
So they were coming from that side of the road?
They were coming from Toyota,
okay.
or that direction.
Kind of where that in front of the
white thing?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I always go this direction to work.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sorry, it's morning.
Yeah, that's fine.
I saw one make it across the street, and I honestly didn't know there was another person till they flipped up in the air.
Okay.
And the car hit him. I'm sorry.
More witnesses gave their statements to the cops to help them understand what had happened.
All right, so you guys started crossing. Those are the only cars you saw. Did it seem like there were a bunch?
It was a bunch.
So like a group of them? Okay. All right. Okay, so you saw them coming. You said you made it up onto the sidewalk.
Yeah, and when I turned around, I seen her like, ah!
Okay.
And when she said, the car just hit her.
Okay. So you saw her. Did you see her get hit, or did you just hear it? Okay. So you saw when you were up on the sidewalk, and you saw her get hit. That's when you turned around. You saw her here.
Yeah, and I had checked. When I seen her drop, I had ran and dropped all my stuff, and I was trying to see if she was moving or woke or anything. Yeah. And when I didn't see that, that lady, I don't know, she had left. It was a shorter lady.
Okay.
And when I seen that she got the phone, I went got her cousin and banged on the door and told her that something's wrong with her.
Okay.
Since the young lady was unconscious, the officer's biggest problem was finding a way to get across to her relatives. Fortunately, it didn't take long for some people to come up with some useful information.
So are you uncle then also? So are you related to Miss Harris?
I'm like an uncle.
Like an uncle?
Yeah, we own this, but I'm like a.
But she's been working here. Okay.
Me and her father is real best friends.
All right. And you're the owner here, sir?
Yeah, me and my wife is.
All right. Your last name, sir?
No, she don't make it.
Like I said, they're giving her medical attention right now. I haven't talked with anyone. I haven't had any contact with her, so I can't give you an update. Did you get a hold of Nancy? What's your address? Okay, so who'd you get a phone call from? So, okay, is he here?
Yeah, he's here.
Okay. So he called you. What did he tell you happened?
He just cried and just said that she was dead. That's it. And my wife came, woke me up, and I jumped up to my clothes on, raced out here. Called her daddy on my way out here.
Okay. Do you know about how far, Dad?
He said he ain't too far from here.
Far? Okay.
However, despite all the challenges that the cops had faced so far with the young lady, the most challenging task for them was how to relate the news of her unfortunate passing to her loving parents. When they approached her father, he thought it was just a usual routine interaction with the cops and was unaware that he was about to receive the most heartbreaking news any parent would ever want to hear.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Don Cherry. Can you come on with the information?
Yeah, sir. Okay. What's your daughter's name?
My daughter is in the ambulance.
Okay. What's her, sir?
We just have to confirm her information.
Donisha Harris, man.
Okay, what's her birthday?
She, 5301.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sure Uncle gave you a rundown on everything. Sure, Uncle notified, or owner notified you of everything. Across the street, across the vehicle. So she's in the back of the ambulance right now, and I'm sorry to regret to inform you that she's passed away.
No, man. Man, come on.
I'm sorry.
Please. No. No, please. Come on, man. Yeah, you miserable. It's wrong, man. Come on. No, they working on her.
They were.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So, sir, at this point, we're still trying to investigate how this incident occurred. What time does she live with you currently? No. She lives with her mom. Do you know what time she usually leaves for work?
Gotta be. The first shift, you gotta be like 6.
Okay.
Right? Because you gotta be here at 7. She'll be here at 6:30.
6:30. Okay.
So if her mother bring her to work, she'll probably leave about 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but today she took the bus.
From my understanding, her mother dropped her off at the bus stop on the north side.
Okay.
And she caught the bus with another young lady that works here. And so they made it here. She said they made it at 6:20. She said 6:22 she heard her yelling, and the car hit her and just kept going.
Okay. And then you heard about this from him, is that correct? Okay.
Things got even more emotional when another member of the family showed up on the scene.
I need to know where my grandbaby is. I need to know where my grandbaby is.
We don't have that information, so we got to talk to your supervisor.
Where's my daughter? No, right, it's not a good time right now, boss.
Sure, I just let you know. We will talk to you, but you can't park right here.
I need to know where my people are. I need to know now.
Sir, this is an active crime scene. We can't have you crossing. Okay? We're here to get in contact with.
My grandbaby just got hit.
Okay.
I need to,
Like
my daughter just called me. I need to know where is my grandbaby.
Okay, like I said, we're willing to speak with you, but we can't have you park in your vehicle right here.
Your semi, sir.
Okay, we can have
I can't drive right now.
Well, you can't park right here, unfortunately.
So you more worried about this truck?
I don't want another accident, okay?
I need to tell me where's my grandbaby.
I'll explain that to you.
I need to know where's my granddaughter.
If you move your semi.
So you do not finna negotiate with me about my granddaughter.
All right.
You understand that?
I will help you.
You're not finna negotiate with me.
I will help you if you help us.
No, I need to know where's my grandbaby.
Sir,
I need to know where's my grandbaby.
Get back in the truck.
You put me in the mother.
When you're ready to talk to us like an adult, I'll talk.
I'm asking you a question.
Sure. And I will explain to you. Her father is over there. Yeah. And he can explain something. You can't park your truck in this lane right here. You're going to cause another accident.
At this point, the scene had become very emotional. Before the officers were parents who couldn't believe that their beloved daughter had just passed. It felt like a nightmare for them. Only this time, this nightmare was real, and they would never see their beautiful daughter again.
All these mother lights out here.
It doesn't matter.
They're gonna stop.
You want me to call your company?
I don't give a call them. I'll give you the number. Dial Terrio.
I'll go take it. Okay.
You gonna tell me where my granddaughter at? Where's my granddaughter? Where's the motherfucking hitter? Get the out of here. Oh, no, don't tell me that bullshit. Don't tell me that bullshit. Don't tell me that you son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. Y'all better get me. I can tell you that number. Y'all better get the motherfucker hit my granddaughter. Or y'all will be out here again. You best believe that motherfucker.
Later that night, the officers tracked down and arrested the suspected driver of the hit-and-run vehicle. He claimed that he did not know that he had hit a person, and he did not stop because he was carrying a significant amount of money and did not want to be questioned. In the end, he was charged with a hit-and-run involving a fatality and was later sentenced to 8 years in prison. In the next case, a teenager's parents received the heart-wrenching news that their daughter had passed away after an accident occurred while she was hanging out with friends.
Just pronounced her deceased.
Oh my God, man. She's gone. What? She's gone.
On July the 28th, 2023, officers responded to the shooting of Alexi Archuleta, who was hanging out with her friend Porfirio and other teenage friends in a house where Porfirio's father had left his guns unlocked. This was a tragic mistake that turned out to be fatal.
I'm gonna have to ask you, bro. What you're doing right now is not helping. I'm gonna need you to either go sit down over here or just give us a second, okay? You don't need to be upset. I understand it's your sister. I understand, but what you're doing right now is I understand, but what you're doing right now is not helping. Okay, I'm not trying to be an asshole to you.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not trying to be an asshole to you. I'm trying to help you, buddy. Okay? What you're doing right now isn't helping. Please just go over there with them.
All you guys doing is filling the pulse. I don't think doing much.
Well, here's the thing, dude. The medics are on the way. All we can try to do is keep her alive while the medics are here. She is. She has a pulse.
How good?
So it's pretty good. So can you please just go over there and let us do our job, please? It's okay. It's okay, bud. I understand you're upset. I totally get it. Okay. We're gonna need you to back up, please. Please.
No.
Guys, being here is not gonna help.
No.
Believe me. Let us do our
My
job.
sister.
Let us do our job.
Sister.
Travis knows exactly what he's doing. Travis knows exactly what he's doing. I understand.
Is she alive?
The closer you are,
Does she?
the closer.
Hold on.
Yes.
Does she have a pulse?
She has a pulse.
Right
okay?
now.
Yes.
Right
she
now.
has a pulse.
Right now.
I just need to step back for a second. I understand it's your sister, and I understand you love her. We're gonna do everything we possibly can to help her. Okay? I promise you. I promise you that. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. I understand you're mad. I understand you're mad, bro. I'd be mad too.
Let go.
Buddy, I'm gonna need you to step back because they're working on her. Let them work on her.
Okay, I won't touch. I'll just
stop yelling at them. Stop freaking out. Just let us do our job. Okay?
Called it.
Okay.
So we're gonna shut it down, clear the scene.
Here, copy is down, great.
Let's get some tape and
start taping everything off.
Tape everything off. Put the unit in the road. I want to block off whatever we can.
At first, the investigating cops were led to believe that it was an accident, a drive-by shooting. However, the truth proved to be far more sinister than that.
I'm looking for a casing too down there. I'm not seeing anything yet. They said it happened down here on the street, and that's where I'm looking. Hey Siri. Okay, Google. Call Chief.
Sure, call in Chief.
I'm not sure if it was down here. He said it seemed like they carried her up here, but this was closed. So I'm guessing they carried her through here. Was she inside?
We drove her in here to get tissues.
From the front door?
Huh?
From the front door? Okay.
But she didn't get no blood because I grabbed the carpet and we kind of like wrapped her in it.
Okay. Who are you on the phone with?
My mom.
Can you show me where you got her from, please?
The road?
Yeah. Like where
specifically? To my dad.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where she was at so I can secure the scene in that area.
It's right there by that dumpster, you know, by the red house?
Wait, oh, down the road further?
Like just right there by that red house?
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
So you carried her all the way over here?
Well, my friend came knocking on the door and said someone shot my sister.
Shockingly, the story was totally different when the officers began to speak with the other witnesses.
We're all chilling, having a good old time, and we just like went to his backyard and like we're done messing with his goat. And we ended up going to the front, and we ended up going back into his house. And then next thing you know, he pulls out, I think it's a revolver, the one that has like a spinning barrel.
Okay.
He pulls out one of those.
It was a handgun?
Yeah.
Okay, who does?
And then he ends up pointing it at her, and she went to go.
Give me 1 second, okay? Pulled out a 22. Was it a 22? What kind of revolver do you know?
I don't know my guns.
You just know that it was a revolver handgun, right?
Yeah, all I know is one of those spin.
Got you. Okay.
And he points it at her, and she went to go like take it away from her face, right? All of a sudden, you just hear a boom. I look, and I see her fall to the ground. Next thing you know, she starts to bleed.
So he shot her in the face with the handgun?
Yeah,
Where were you guys when he shot her with the handgun?
I think the kitchen.
You guys were inside the house when it happened?
Yeah.
At this time, further investigation by the cops uncovered an ungodly idea by Porfirio to cover up the truth, and things began to take a different turn at this point.
Is it okay if I speak to him? Tell him what he wanted you to help him do. He asked you to help him carry her to the roadside.
That's very true. When I forgot about that, but when like he was like over there, when he said he was gonna kill himself, he kept asking me if like to get her to the road, to say like somebody drove by and shot her, like a drive-by.
There was a story of a vehicle driving by.
Oh. Yeah, he made that story up whenever he shot her and took her outside. When
What did he tell you about that?
he tried to make up the story that a drive-by happened right next to that dumpster in front of his on the road. Tried to say that a drive-by happened right there, and that her brother went to his house freaking out about it, and they ended up dragging her over there.
Meanwhile, a few moments later, Amber's father received the worst news of his life, and his reaction said it all.
Hi, sir. I understand, sir. Can you talk to me for just a couple minutes? The EMS just pronounced her deceased.
Oh my God, man.
So,
She's gone. What? She's gone. Can I please go see her?
yes, sir. I'll have one of my guys meet you. I'm trying to stay out here to block this off.
I'm fine.
404, 406. You have the father walking in now. He's got carpenter knee pads on, a blue t-shirt and a baseball cap. I'm sorry, sir. My condolences. I'm honestly, I'm gonna do my damnedest to figure out what happened. I'm sorry.
I don't know, but my son called me. Oh God, I don't know. I can't be.
In a very funny twist, Porfirio's father, who seemed to be cooperating a while back, suddenly restrained his son from speaking to the officers, but that turned out to be a very big mistake.
It's Officer Mata with State Police, bro. Come on out. Come on out, man.
He's not talking to nobody.
We're gonna sit over here, bro.
He's not sitting over here.
Oh, it's your boy?
Yeah, it's my boy. We talked to an attorney. Any question, anything can be done through him.
Okay, we're just trying to make sure. Is this the scene where it happened?
It is
well,
now.
the body's in the back. There's no scene. There's nothing in here.
Okay, I need you guys to step on out.
Brown, come on.
We can't. No.
I need you guys to step on out.
You have a warrant?
There's gonna be a warrant.
Well,
we have detectives on the way. We need you guys to step on out now.
We've tried cooperating. These guys have already let people go that were here.
So what's the issue?
There's an issue because why are we supposed to sit here?
You live here?
Yeah, I live here. This is my home.
Okay. Are there any neighbors that we can talk to?
There's
where you can hang out?
No. There's not.
What's your name, bro?
William Brown. There's not any neighbors we can hang out. What are we supposed to do?
Huh?
What are we supposed to do?
Well, step on out.
No.
You have detectives on the way. They're going to interview you.
No, they're not. An attorney is going to be present.
You can call your attorney to come on down. We'll talk.
We're not talking. They said you guys can wait to schedule. You guys can call LMIS's office.
Okay, that's fine. We'll have him come down if he wants to talk to us now. We're not going to be calling anybody.
We're not going to be.
We have investigations to do, man.
Well, we're
we
not
got to
be
find out what's
nobody.
going on.
As far as you, would you be okay to give us a statement?
I wasn't even home.
Okay, so you just got here just now, or did you just get here after the incident?
Yeah. I was at work when my son called me about it happening.
Did your son tell you anything like that?
He just said that there was a girl that was shot and he didn't know what to do.
Did he say who shot the girl?
You can't go, Ashley, you can't go there.
Did he say who shot the girl?
He said a black SUV.
After determining that the drive-by story was a hoax, there was only one thing left for the officers to do.
Where are you taking him?
To a unit.
What unit? Well, did you bring the unit to the house?
No, we're walking down the main street.
For what? For what? That's what I'm asking.
That's all I have to tell you. He's being detained. I think it's pretty obvious he's being detained.
Well, but what? He didn't do nothing.
Listen, he's being detained. I didn't say he's being arrested. He's being detained with us. That's it. That's it. That's going to be in the end of it, okay?
He's not leaving. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do, and it will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one can be provided to you at no cost. You also have the right to have your parent present during questioning. You understand your rights? Okay.
You would think things ended on that note, but unfortunately, things took a different turn for William Brown when he attempted something stupid.
I'm not. Just guys. Well, he's telling my attitude stuff.
Well, no,
well, what do you expect?
You have a dead girl in your. Do you not understand the severity of this?
I do.
Sure. Go that way.
I've been trying to cooperate with the cops.
Hold on.
Well, they're taking him. He said I could walk with you guys.
You need to calm down.
I am, but your officer. I wasn't even talking to them.
And I just told him to leave so he didn't aggravate you anymore. But you can't keep doing this because then I'll put you in cuffs. And I don't want to do that. You've done nothing wrong.
There's a lot of guns in that house, right? And none of them are secured?
Most of them are secured. I have a few that are out.
You have a few that are out. Okay, with that right there, have your hands, put your hand on your back.
I don't understand
Can you just explain it to me?
So he's going to explain it.
So basically, there's a, we're going to explain, so the statute 30-7-4. Point one is admitting making a firearm accessible to a minor, resulting in great bodily harm. Yeah. So she's not further reading. Yes. So that's that. We have enough.
In the end, Porfirio was arrested on charges of murder.